you. Paimon took a quick peek before we left last time. There was some kind of light coming from inside. Don't you think that's a little strange? Oh, so you've been wondering about that too, huh? Now that we have some time on our hands, let's go and take another look.
I have some free time. Ooh, I'm losing my voice because I've been eating too many M&Ms. Which... they're going to be on my desk for probably the next week or so. Because I have like a couple pounds of them on my nightstand. But that's not important. What is important is I have a few extra hours today because my previous obligations canceled on me, which means we can now resume the Archon quest for the interlude, I believe. I believe it's Interlude Act 2? I'm not entirely sure. We'll switch over to game scene right now. But, this has been a long time coming. Yes, I know it's in the chasm. But yeah, Interlude Chapter Act 2. We're finally getting around to this. The challenge is going to stay the same. We're probably not going to be using my weaker characters. That being said, for those who are on the Discord, they've known a little bit about what's been going on in my in-between game in streams, because I've been working on grinding. I've gotten a lot more characters, so we now have this Mimi team over here, where it's just leveling up a full healer team, because, I don't know, maybe we'll do a dumb challenge stream someday where we just use all of them and have some weird arbitrary challenge that we do for a fun stream. Fun for you guys, not for me. This is going to be pain. But, without further ado, in case anybody forgot, when this goes up on YouTube, I will probably edit it in here, where we left off last time. With that out of the way, we're going to go back down. All the way down. An unexpected guest is the name of this first mission. So who the unexpected guest is, I don't know. My guess is Yolan, because we saw a glimpse of what I think was her.
Well, this place is just as creepy as Paimon remembers it. If it wasn't for our little investigation, Paimon wouldn't ever come anywhere near this place.
What if there was treasure?
Hey, look! There's someone over there!
Is that Yanfei? I can't tell. She's kind of far away. But, anywho. Yeah. I believe that this is going to be Yolan related, because her character quest is locked behind doing this. Which also means that tomorrow, since I'll have free time tomorrow, we'll be doing the Lantern Rite tomorrow, since we'll have time to do a double stream today, and we'll probably do Yolan's character quest immediately after this. Provided it's not like a 5-hour ordeal.
Oh, Traveler and Paimon? I didn't expect to see you two here.
Yanfei? Shouldn't you be at work in Liyue Harbor? What are you doing out in the middle of nowhere?
More like doing under in the middle of nowhere.
Well, to be perfectly honest, this case is a little out of the ordinary. In fact, this is the first time I've ever witnessed the bottom of the chasm. Oh, but before I forget, could you do me a favor, please? If anyone happens to ask about me or my present whereabouts, just tell them you haven't seen me.
Huh? What are you talking about?
Yanfei, you didn't do something illegal, did you?
No, it's not like that. Look, it's quite a long story. So if you could, please just cover for me. I'll see you later.
And she's gone.
Hey! And there she goes. What in Tibet was that all about? I'm starting to feel nervous all of a sudden.
Even weirder is the fact that she pulled Ether Secret technique and went, "I'm leaving," and then left.
she did something illegal and now she's gone into hiding here. Or maybe something super scary happened.
Is it just me, or did the music stop? Doubt it. Yanfei's a legal advisor after
Don't
all.
be so naive. The world is complicated these days, you know. We should be prepared for the worst. If something really did happen, we might find ourselves becoming her accomplices. Oh, what a dilemma. Should we really cover for her?
Paimon, you're the one that's both naive and complicated. Ito! What are you doing here?
Hey, you over there! Yeah, you!
So that's why Ito was required, I guess, in order to do this mission.
Someone's coming. But that voice sounds pretty familiar.
Ah, it's you two. So, what are you two doing in a place like this, huh? Wait, don't tell me. You're on vacation.
The one and only Ito.
I must say, you two are looking pretty good. Things been going your way lately? 'Cause I have been doing amazing.
I thought you were in jail. I thought we wouldn't be seeing you for some time.
Ito? Who's that behind you?
Hey there, I'm with the Arataki gang. Kuki Shinobu. Nice to meet you.
Alright.
Oh, all right. I almost forgot she was back there. Let me introduce you to Shinobu, the pride and joy of the Arataki gang.
Cool, so you have like 4 members total, or 5? If you count yourself?
Oh, another member of Ito's gang!
Let me tell you, she's one of Hanamizaka's best and brightest, so of course she's in the gang. Shinobu takes care of practically everything in the Arataki gang. She can protect you guys too, you know.
A friend of the boss is a friend of mine. You must be the traveler in Paimon.
That voice sounds familiar. Can't place it right now, but maybe it'll come to me.
Yep. Nice to meet you too, Shinobu.
Nice to meet you.
The pleasure's mine. I have a feeling that we'll be working together soon enough.
That mask is very interesting looking.
So, Ito, if she's the one that takes care of everything in the gang, then doesn't that kind of make her the gang's real boss?
Are you kidding? Of course I'm the boss. To the 4 corners of Teyvat, there is only one boss of Hanamizaka's legendary Arataki gang, me.
Okay. Paimon gets the dynamic now. A useless boss with an ultra-capable subordinate.
That is a trope. It's a very common trope, but it's a trope that I'm a big fan of.
Hey, you know what? Forget it. The average person couldn't possibly understand the dynamics of the Arataki gang. As the leader, I can't let myself stoop down to your level. Anyway, have you seen a pink-haired legal, mage lady? Wears a goofy hat, knows everything, kind of short.
Is she short? I actually never really thought about her height, but her hat is not goofy. It's actually kind of cool in my opinion, because it's very unique.
Uh-oh.
Uh-oh.
Her name's Yanfei. She's a legal advisor from Liyue. I thought perhaps you two would know her.
Oh, no. We haven't seen her. We don't know this person at all.
Seriously, Paimon? You let it slip the moment you said, uh-oh.
Aha! So you have seen her.
No. What gave you that idea? Paimon didn't say anything.
Aw, look at you getting all antsy. Seems I was able to get to the truth after all.
When someone is lying, their eyes often start wandering subconsciously.
My eyes actually kind of just do that in general, but that's because I have trouble focusing on one thing, because I am very easily distracted. Oh, look, I have a painting. One of my favorite paintings. It's the I Have a Dream speech in its entirety, the full thing. I am a big fan of this. This was a gift from my mother. It's been sitting in my mom's household for generations. And by generations, I mean her generation and mine. I leave it right next to my Abraham Lincoln portrait, which was given to me by a neighbor who didn't have space for it. Technically, I don't have space for it either, but I wanted it. What was I talking about? Oh yeah, eyes wandering. See how easily I got distracted? I don't even remember what we were talking about.
Anyway, don't worry. I assure you we don't have any ill intentions.
Says the woman in the mask.
So, you guys know Yanfei?
Well, she, kind of saved my life, so yeah, you could say we've met.
She saved your life? Wait, hold on. What are you two doing in the chasm anyway?
Sorry, Paimon can be a bit slow.
You know that the Sakoku decree has been lifted recently in Inazuma, right?
No, this is the first I've heard of it. But my theory is now being proven correct that after you finish the Raiden Shogun mission, she gets rid of the Sankaku decree, which means we have opened the borders of Wano. I mean Inazuma.
Well, Shinobu wanted to come to Liyue and pick up her graduation certificate. I came along because it's safer to travel in numbers.
Wait, graduation certificate? Graduation certificate for what?
Graduation certificate? Did you study in Liyue?
Yes, I studied law at the Tongwen Academy in Liyue. Unfortunately, the Sakoku decree was implemented just when I was home visiting my family before graduation. So I'm a few years late getting my graduation certificate.
Oof.
We were taking care of some errands in Liyue, and the boss got tangled up with some Millilith while we were standing in a line. He was about to get arrested when, luckily, Yanfei happened to be walking past and helped us out.
Yep, if it wasn't for her, our trip to Liyue would have ended with me and the Slammer. So, you know, I just wanted to do something nice to show my heartfelt gratitude. But she said she didn't need my help with anything. I thought there's a chance she might run into trouble here on her own, so I followed her here. Yeah, just in case she needs me to come leaping to her rescue.
So you're forcing her to accept your help. Do Oni usually replay acts of kindness like this?
What? No, it's not like that at all. Look, I just wanted to protect her, okay? She looked like she was in a hurry, so I thought she must be out doing something important.
She might be, but she might be doing something secretive that she doesn't want others to know about.
People can get into trouble when they're out in the world dealing with serious business, you know? I'm just being considerate, really.
Traveler.
Is Shinobu trying to hint at something?
That way.
Maybe she's hinting at me to distract Ito. Yanfei went that way. She did actually go that way.
Ah, great, thanks. I'll go after her. Shinobu, time to roll. Fear not, my savior. Ito's coming to your rescue.
Appreciate the help. Until next time.
Traveler, did you just send Ito the wrong way on purpose? Huh. Shinobu seemed pretty sharp. Paimon doesn't think you can pull one on her like that.
Uh-huh.
Or maybe she knows that Ito can be a big nuisance, so she's trying to stop him from bothering Yanfei. Oh, if that's the case, then wow, she really knows how to call the shots. Well, at least this way nobody will be bothering Yanfei. If we run into her again later, we should let her know that we helped her out.
That's not how you repay a good deed. It's actually better to not let people know that you've done a good deed. The good deeds that I do in my spare time often go unrewarded or unmet. And I don't really talk about them all that much. I guess I could share an interesting story for you guys, though, since I have one. Semi-recently, while I was biking home from work, I found a dog that had been gotten out from home. I dropped everything to make sure it got returned back to its owner, and they weren't home, but I found that their gate was left open, which is probably how the dog got out, so I put the dog back in the backyard and then sealed the gate for them. The latch was broken, so it wasn't actually shutting, so I fixed the latch so that it wouldn't swing open randomly again. Granted, this was around when we had those like really massive windstorms going on in San Jose, where we were having a lot of rain, a lot of wind. So this was probably my guess to what caused the gate to break so that the dog could get it out. So, that's my guess as to what happened. Overall, I think it's a good thing. Y'all know this story, but the people that know that I helped them out here will probably never find out about this. There was a cyclist that was across the street that thought I was really weird and stopped and watched me do all of this. I gave him like a thumbs up and then went on my way after finishing up over there. It was really weird. I got some weird eyes from people that were stuck at a traffic light at the corner. It's like just some random guy just shoving a dog in someone's house. All in all, I think it only really delayed my trip home by about 20 minutes.
Alright, now let's go take a look at the crash site from last time.
Yeah, so long story short, if you have the opportunity to do a good deed, you probably should just do it. Perilous Trail. I guess Ito was the unexpected guest. Oh, I should probably equip the Luminous Spar. Lumenstone. Because I have a feeling we might need it, because it's the chasm, and we always seem to fucking need it. Also, since I have some extra time today, while we're in the chasm, might as well do that extra side quest with, what's her name? Queen Song? Oh! Yanfei's over there. I could have sworn she actually did run in the direction that we sent Ito.
Look, Yanfei is here too. Hey, Yanfei, we sent away the people that were following you.
Oh, good. Thanks a lot. The guy with the weird outfit seemed super outgoing. Normally I don't mind making friends, but I've got work to do today.
Oh? So what kind of work are you doing in a place like this? Aw, don't tell Paimon you're thinking about becoming an adventurer too.
Well, as a legal advisor, sometimes I also have to travel in person. I came to the chasm to deal with a will.
A will?
A will?
Paimon, same brain cell.
That's right. I found a will inside an old book. I'm guessing it was left by someone of great importance. It appears he lost a magical device and wished to retrieve it.
In the chasm?
Paimon didn't know legal advisors have to deal with that kind of thing. Huh, what a job.
Will execution is also part of my work as a legal advisor. Of course, cases like this are quite rare. The chasm is not the kind of place you can just waltz into whenever you want.
It was kind of illegal to do so not for a while.
Oh, so you do know what kind of place this is.
That's a voice actress I recognize.
Who's that?
That's Laura Post, I believe.
Huh, I thought I might find you here.
Oh wow, she just used the plunge attack in an animation.
Whatever case you're working on in the chasm, I'm sure Liyue's top legal consultant can handle it without my input.
Huh, that's funny. I thought we'd established that my legal opinion doesn't count for anything when Yelan's around.
Who is she?
This is Yelan. Liyue's, well, let's just say she works in the Ministry of Civil Affairs. I can at least say that much, right? Anyway, she's a friend of mine.
Okay, now I see it. She is kind of short. She's standing on higher ground than Ether, and it looks like she's the same height as Ether, standing on that higher ground.
Sure. Coincidentally, I have something to do here as well. Seems chance has brought us all together. You may not know me, Traveler in Paimon, but I've certainly heard about you.
Oh really? I guess I do have many friends in Liyue.
You're all here on business, and it's my job to monitor the chasm. According to regulations, I should accompany you. But, as it turns out, I have other things that require my attention. I'm afraid I can't join you this time. You may go about your business. Just try not to make a ruckus.
I like her dice motif.
Oh, that's most unfortunate. I was about to ask for your assistance. Could you spare a little time to help me take care of this will? For old time's sake?
Old time's sake, how long have you known each other?
I don't know. Depends what's in it for me.
Fair enough. I suppose even a guide needs to get paid. It just so happens that Madame Ping gave me some nice tea. I'll treat you to a cup if you agree.
Why don't you tell me a little more about how you got here first? Then I'll...
Hey, you!
Ah, shit, he found us.
Ito? What is he doing back here?
I know what you two did. You really tried to throw me off, didn't you? Well, and I thought we were buds.
We are. But they're also my friends, so...
That's close enough.
Huh? Who are you?
Sorry, this area is part of the chasm. It's closed to the general public.
I'm grabbing my M&Ms.
Are you kidding me? I don't see any warning signs or fences. What gives you the right to keep me out?
He's got a real good point. But also, aren't there supposed to be military guards guarding the entrance? But then again, they're only guarding the one entrance. And the chasm is like a whole mountain range, so... I don't know exactly how they planned on locking it down with those 2 guards guarding like one 10-foot entrance.
Kid, where there's real danger, you'll never see a warning sign.
He's tough, he can take it.
Paimon never knew this place was so important.
It is a really unusual place.
It's true. This is not a place you can just go in and out of as you wish. That's also why I didn't want anyone to follow me. Unfortunately, you didn't listen.
The Traveler has done a lot for Liyue in the past. And Yanfei is a renowned legal consultant in Liyue, so I can trust their intentions. As for you two...
Hey, what's that supposed to mean? You trying to say that I'm not famous enough and my intentions are no good?
Ooh, that does sound like an insult when you try to point those fingers at Ito that way. Well, but then again, we know a lot about him. They don't.
I don't know your background, so I can't give you free passage here. Besides, Yanfei doesn't seem to need your help, does she?
She needs your help, which he could also do. But not as a guide, more as like muscle.
Ha! How would you know what Yanfei needs? What, are you two joined at the hip or something?
Right. Anyway, I don't need to be a mind reader to see that. In any case, as a visitor from Inazuma, I'd suggest you defer to a local when in doubt. Stick to the local rules and keep yourself out of trouble.
Oh! Why, you?
Please, try not to be so impulsive. She is right, you know.
Uh-oh. Things are starting to get a little heated here.
Are they? I think it's got, maybe a little bit.
Oh, not good. He really shouldn't start butting heads with Yelan.
I don't know how tough she is, but I think Ito can take her.
It's true that we don't know anything about the unique conditions of this place, so we'll heed your advice and leave immediately.
No, wait,
This really is a dangerous area. Seriously, you should put up a sign.
Yeah. I'm with Cookie or Shinobu on that one. But that being said, we still have a bag of beans, so worst comes to worst, we can force Ito to leave, I guess?
Thanks for the suggestion. I'll consider it.
Oh yeah? And what if we don't leave?
Boss,
Come on.
Then, I'm afraid things might get... unpleasant.
Yeah, that's definitely Laura Post's voice.
Is that so? You really think you can take the two of us? Wow. Gotta admit, I like your optimism.
I think the role that I probably know Laura Post best from is Skullgirls, because I mained the character she voices in that in the game, which was Valentine, for those who don't know.
Although you're friends with the Traveler and Yanfei, I'd still suggest you heed my warning.
Thanks for that, but too bad I'm not buying it. If you're so strong, then why don't you show me what you got?
Oh boy.
hold on, boss. There's no need to start a fight here.
Oh no, I'm going in whether she likes it or not.
Didn't you get your ass beat by a bow user in the past?
You think I was joking around, huh?
Are we gonna get a cutscene of them fighting?
Oh no, these two are about to go at it!
Yeah, where's the popcorn when you need it?
Please, wait a minute, you two. This whole thing started because of me. Why don't you just save me the embarrassment and just...
The ground is shaking.
Uh-oh, it's a...
Hey, stop trying to change the subject. I'm gonna, huh? Ah!
Ugh. Ouch! What happened?
Can't you fly?
Oh, hey, are you alright?
I'm fine.
Ow. Putting my books under me to break the fall didn't help at all.
What made you think that was a good idea?
This place.
What is this?
Where are we?
Further underground, I guess. Just when you thought the chasm couldn't get any deeper.
I'm gonna feel that in the morning. Hey, Shinobu, Traveler, and my savior. Is everyone okay?
Well, this is an unfortunate turn of events.
Hey, so, how far down did we fall?
It seems the ground collapsed during our little confrontation up there. Perhaps because we triggered the elemental forces.
Well, don't look at me. If you weren't so rude, maybe I wouldn't have gotten mad. Who can put up with that kind of dude?
Dude.
It's my duty to stop intruders from breaking into important places. If telling the truth sounds rude, then I'm afraid you're just a little too fragile.
The sexual tension here is amazing.
Hey, life's too short to give in all the time.
To quote Joel Haleman, fight, 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 kiss, kiss, kiss.
Boss, I'm afraid you're not going to win this argument. I suggest we stop provoking her.
That is a good suggestion.
Hey, whose side are you on here?
I'm simply pointing out the facts. I understand how you feel, but you're making my life difficult by starting random fights with everyone.
Looks like Ito can't argue against either Yelan or Shinobu. He's in a real tough spot now.
So Ito and Shinobu are kind of like you and me.
Hey! What do you mean? Don't you dare compare Paimon to Ito!
Are you kidding me? I was the Ito in this situation. Anywho.
Whoa, whoa, what do you mean? You looking for a fight too?
Shit.
Paimon was just saying how it is. Everyone knows you're a bit of an idiot.
We are all a bit of an idiot.
You calling me an idiot? Oh yeah? Well, you're a puny little flying lavender melon, ha!
Flying lavender melon? Oh, that's it! Paimon's mad! Time to give you an ugly nickname! Bullchucker! You better mind your manners, Bullchucker!
No, I'm just remembering that silly Wisher thing. They called him Cowchucker in that, or Bullchucker, or something along those lines. I guess it's the Paimon nickname.
We seem to be a long way down from where we fell. It's impossible to see what's going on up above.
It's unlikely we'll be able to climb back up that far. We'll need to find another way. I'm sorry to interrupt your lovely little chat here, but I think there's something you may need to know. The chasm is regarded as a mysterious area in Liyue. It was sealed off for years due to a mining accident. Whatever goes on down here, I suggest you remember this. You didn't see anything, you didn't hear anything, and you're not gonna ask any questions. Save you from getting caught up in things you shouldn't know about. I won't treat you as hostiles, and in exchange, I hope you won't make things difficult when it comes to keeping secrets. I'll do what I can to find a way out.
There's an upside down city and a hill trail graveyard, so yeah, there's a lot of weird stuff down here.
Huh? Well, where does she think she's going?
Like she said, to search for an exit. Chances are that Yelan is the best among us at survival and handling emergencies. We should just let her go.
I beg to differ. We have been through our fair share of scrapes and battled gods.
I'm afraid I must apologize. I don't typically disclose details of a client's will to third parties, which is why I couldn't tell you the truth. I'm sorry.
It's fine. Lawyer, client, confidentiality, or all that.
I came to the chasm in search of the fantastic compass, which is mentioned in the will. Many years ago, my client gave this magical device to someone ambitious, hoping that it'd be handy in times of need. According to an eyewitness account, the person who received the device took it into the chasm and has been missing ever since. Throughout history, many wars have been fought in the vicinity of the chasm. Even if that person died in one of the wars, I still wish to do my utmost and find the device and fulfill the client's wish.
Alright.
Yelan's words of caution were not unwarranted. There are dangers lurking in the chasm. I'm sure you've all realized that by now. Given that we're all caught in this mess, let's try to find a way out together.
Alright. Giant mechanical worms. Be on the lookout for those.
Whatever you say, my savior. I'll do whatever you ask. From now on, we're a team. All of us. And as for that big jerk, well... I guess that includes her too.
This is why I like you, Ito.
You said Yelan works for the Ministry of Civil Affairs, huh? Paimon can tell she's tougher than most, but... wow. Her job sounds demanding.
Pretty much everybody's job in Liyue sounds demanding when you break it down, actually.
Well, that's what she tells outsiders. I can't disclose too much about her identity, but I'd say she's the only person who can handle this type of work.
What kind of lame job would have someone go out to the middle of nowhere?
Oh, Paimon knows! An adventurer.
Oh, Aether is not amused.
Hey, what's with the face? Oh, did Paimon say something wrong? That's literally what the two of us do, isn't it?
I'm the adventurer, Paimon, not you.
You're so stingy these days. Oh, just let Paimon be an adventurer by association, okay?
Yeah,
Okay,
she's got
I'll
a
give her
point,
that much.
Traveler. You're Paimon's boss. Take it from me. As a great leader, you should learn to be a little more generous. You know, let your sidekick share some of the glory.
Ugh, you really don't understand anything about us.
I think he's spot on this time, Paimon.
Paimon, don't take him too seriously. He's just joking.
For the sake of Shinobu, fine.
I'm the boss, so I'll let it slide.
Perhaps this was another sealed location, but an undocumented one. What could be in here?
I've got some food and water on me. If anyone needs some, just let me know.
Great! You know, Bullchecker, you may not be the sharpest tool in the shed, but your subordinate here seems super capable and reliable.
I know. Isn't she the best? What? Hey, I am too a sharp tool.
You are literally a guy that uses a blunt club. I guess it does have spikes on it, though, so I'll give you... You're not the sharpest, but you are sharp. You are sharp.
There seems to be an entrance up ahead, with a path inside.
Wonder where it leads to. Well, let's go take a look.
Alright. Go to where Yelan is. Oh. I'm getting Raiden Shogun flashbacks.
Who would have guessed we'd find a domain entrance in a place like this?
If there's a way in, then there's a way out. Let's go and take a look.
The rocks here seem to be old Liyue mountain rocks. They're similar to what I've seen in books. This domain must have existed for quite some time now.
What's that sound?
I recognize that grunt. There he is. Ciao!
Oh, it's Xiao.
Conqueror of Demons? What are you doing here?
I came down from above. I heard a noise, so I followed it here.
So you're not here by accident. Wanna team up?
No, I have something else to do.
Is it something important?
I'm looking for someone. You shouldn't be here. I would urge you to go back as soon as possible.
They can't, because they can't climb up that. And he's gone.
Well, that's Xiao for ya. Shows up without a warning and disappears without a trace.
I didn't know he could do that, actually.
Huh. That guy looked pretty tough. Maybe almost as tough as me. Seems like a solid dude.
Seriously, Bullchecker? Where do you get your confidence from?
Should we really be letting him go off on his own?
He's, an Adeptus? Adepti? Whatever? He'll be fine.
Oh, he wouldn't listen no matter how much you tried to talk him out of it. He is super tough though, so don't worry about him.
He is a pogo man.
Everyone, keep your eyes and ears peeled from here on out. We don't know what lies ahead, so we have to be ready for anything.
Oh, look, I'm happy to say we're all on the same team and everything, but could you cut the little speeches and the whole follow the leader act? I, for one, think I should be able to look after myself.
Boss!
Okay.
Besides, Yelan is just looking out for everyone. You know, Bullchucker, you're a guest here, so maybe try to get along with everyone.
Ha! Please, you're not a local either, Flying Lavender Melon, so stop trying to sound like one.
He's got a point. And that's the unexpected guest. Chasmic Maze. The Chamber of Twisted Cranes. Recommended element water. Well, I think our team goes well with water. Which means if we're getting a water user provided for us, I think we'll be fine. Ascertain if the domain leads outside. Why would the domain lead outside? Has a domain ever led anywhere?
Labyrinths like this are unique to Liyue.
This place is actually pretty cool. If we weren't in such a hurry to get out, we could kick back and enjoy the scenery a little.
Don't blink! Huh? Leave it all to me.
Propagate!
Incoming! Ha! Hit! Huh! Nowhere to hide. Speed of light! Huh? Yeah!
Easy peasy.
All these twists and turns remind Paimon of the Adepti domains we've been to before. Could there be an Adeptus here?
Possibly. I mean, Yonfei's half Adeptus, so that's already technically true. I had another thought, but I lost it. Oh yeah, I was gonna say it reminds me of the Upside Down City.
Incoming! Hey! Ha!
Yeah.
Yeah. Let it rain! I'll brace you there! Don't blink! Cut to the chase!
Scatter!
Incoming! Steady as stone. Time to clean up.
Spin to win!
Someone needs assistance. I'll catch up.
Do I have to keep spinning it?
Grenade!
No one escapes my sights!
Scatter!
With sword comes shadow. Speed of light.
There we go.
Don't blink. Nowhere to hide. Incoming. Hey! Leave it all to me. Speed of light.
There we go. Oh, that's not good.
Cut to the chase. No escape. I must leave no stone unturned.
Scatter!
Incoming. As a dutiful maid would. Leave it all to me.
Please die. Get stunned.
Someone needs assistance. I must leave no stone unturned. Don't blink. Incoming. Nowhere to hide. Speed of light. Got lucky that time.
Springboard!
Don't blink. Speed of light. Right idea.
That was bad. Death's equal wishes. They've been giving out a lot of these free wishes lately. Oops.
Steady as stone.
Let's see if we can top off.
I missed a spot.
Good thing Noelle's defense is so high.
I'll catch up. Leave it all to me.
Scatter!
Hey, look over there! It looks like an exit.
That's good. Alright, that was easy enough.
Huh? Wait, this ain't right.
We exited the domain where we went in, just like every other domain.
How did we end up back here?
So we've been here already?
Yes, this is exactly where we started.
But we couldn't have taken a wrong turn. We were headed in the same direction the entire time. We never turned around.
Yes, that's what I thought too.
Traveler, we were going the right way, weren't we?
I thought we were headed in the right direction. No, I didn't.
Strange.
There's a legend in Inazuma about a merchant who was tricked by a Bake Danuki one evening and kept circling around the same place the whole night. Even by dawn, they still hadn't found a way out.
Yeah, Paimon's heard that one before too.
So we're all familiar with the story then? Good, because I'm pretty sure that's what's happening to us right now. But fear not, I happen to have a certain sidekick who can exercise yokai and spirits and whatnot. Let me summon him real quick.
Wait, what?
Unbelievable. And Oni who's friends with an exorcist? Huh. What an open-minded guy.
That's why I really like him.
For the boss, ignorance is a virtue.
You're up, Ushi. Go get that spirit.
Go get that spirit. Bull! Cowjucker.
This is Ushi, an auxiliary member of the Arataki gang.
Look at him dance.
Oh, Ushi says hello, everyone. You can just call him Ushi or Beefcake. Yeah, he's got a keen sense of direction, so I'll let him lead the way.
Beefcake. call him Beefcake. Look at the Traveler's face. Paimon looks disappointed. The Traveler just goes, huh. So I'll let him lead the way.
I didn't know gangs could have auxiliary members.
This does not have the trappings of something that's gonna work.
I have complete confidence.
You're telling me.
All right, go, Ushi. Go find us a way out of here.
Ushi begins looking around for a hidden exit.
Huh? What's that? Oh, really? Oh, no way.
What's wrong?
Ushi says he searched everywhere, but there's no exit. That doesn't add up. If we were able to come in, then there must be a way to get out. Here, let me take another look.
Has anyone else noticed this? We initially thought we fell here from above. At that time, there was a way out high overhead. But now, it seems even that exit has disappeared. Inexplicable, if you ask me.
It seems there's more than meets the eye with these underground structures.
We're still in the domain, aren't we?
I'm gonna take another look around.
Everywhere we look, there are just more and more rocks. Maybe we've just misremembered. Maybe this isn't the place we started from.
What? You scared now?
No, Paimon's super brave.
Oh, yeah? Well, Ushi also thinks you're scared. It's okay. Don't be scared to admit you're, scared. You've got us here to protect you.
I'm here for you too, Paimon.
We can't just sit here twiddling our thumbs. Let's keep looking for a way out. Shinobu, you stay here with my precious savior. I'll take the Traveler and Paimon with me.
Got it. Be careful, everyone.
We also have Lilupar. Because I forgot to unequip her, so she's kind of here still. So for people who don't know what the weird jar thing is behind me, that is a character from the new 3.4 stuff. I don't know if I've mentioned it yet, but yeah. Go explore the desert. Go explore the sandstorm.
Please, there's no need to keep calling me savior, just Yanfei is fine. Mr. Arataki, it seems that as the head of the Arataki gang, you possess a strong sense of leadership.
I like how she said a strong sense of leadership instead of strong leadership qualities.
Ah, too kind, too kind. And just call me Ito. Since we're a team now, we should have each other's backs. Paimon, if you feel scared again, I can cover your eyes for you.
Fun.
Seems there's really no way out.
It's time to start digging. Oh yeah, the cow's still here.
I can't shake the feeling that there's something off about this place.
Boss, did you guys find anything over there?
No, nothing.
Not only that, I could have sworn I saw some shadows moving a second ago. This place better not be haunted.
Probably not the right time to ask this, but Paimon just can't help it. Ito, you're an Oni. Doesn't it kind of mean everywhere you go is haunted?
No, ignore the red horns, okay? I'm talking about spooky, floaty ghosts. Now you see them, now you don't kind of haunted.
Ito, are you afraid of ghosts?
Paimon, aren't you afraid of ghosts?
Oh no, boss. You've been found out.
What? Me? No way! What, are you kidding? Stop joking around. Seriously, though.
Looking at you, Paimon suddenly doesn't feel scared anymore. Hey, Bullchucker, if you're scared, Paimon can cover your eyes for you.
Maybe I should make better use of my time.
Shinobu walked off to grab a few stones. Looks like she took out some twigs and lavender melons from her pocket. What?
Add a little salt and some pepper.
She's cooking something. Are you roasting lavender melons?
Yeah, roasted lavender melon is delicious. You can try some when it's done.
Okay.
Oh, right. There are two types, sweet and savory. Which would you prefer?
I'm happy with either.
All right, you can try them both then. It's important that we remain calm, especially when we're in the throes of a tough situation like this. If I'm reading the situation correctly, there seems to be some secret here that the boss and I are not supposed to know about. But don't worry, I'll distract the boss while you discuss things with the others.
Oh, I thought I smelled something cooking.
Would you like some, Yanfei?
Thank you, but I'm not hungry. You guys go ahead.
You're not one of those weird Adeptus people that eats, like, flowers and shit, right?
Oh, and by the way, I haven't seen you in a while, Shinobu.
Oh, wait, that's right. Now, Shinha's human. That just makes her even weirder.
Yeah, it has been a while, hasn't it? The last time I saw you was when you taught one of my classes as a substitute while I was studying in Liyue.
Substitute teacher? Ah, yes, now I remember. It was during winter, wasn't it?
Yes, I remember everyone said your lecture was very interesting. Now that I think about it, I should call you Senpai.
Ooh, I like the sound of that.
You would, Yanfei, you would.
Who would have ever guessed that we'd get caught up in such a dilemma together? It must be fate.
So Yanfei gives lectures too. That's incredible.
Not only that, she's funny and engaging while she speaks. Needless to say, she's very popular among the students.
Oh, I'm flattered.
I see everyone is still here.
Yelan, we split into groups and searched the area, but there are no signs of any way out. How about you? Did you manage to find anything?
No. And though I'd prefer not to say it, we'd better mentally prepare ourselves. If we can't find a way out, we may be stuck underground for some time.
I think you might be right.
I understand.
We could go back in that domain.
An underground space with an entrance but no exit. It just doesn't make any sense. I'll figure something out. Just give me some time. If anyone happens to find a potential exit, please be sure to take every precaution before exploring further.
Come to think of it, Zhao is here too. He said we can always call his name if we get into trouble. It's worth a try.
Hey, Traveler, what's with the serious face? Do you have a plan?
I was just thinking that Zhao's also here, remember?
Yeah,
think it's worth a try.
Sure, let's give it a shot.
He just told us to leave, which means I assume he'd mean that there is a way out. Xiao, can you hear me? Xiao?
Huh. No response. Paimon thought Xiao would come no matter where we are. Oh no, does that mean even Xiao can't sense our presence here?
I wonder what that could mean. What's the deal with this place?
Our situation is grim. There doesn't appear to be a way out for now. We should be prepared to stay for a while.
We have water at least, so we could probably survive a long time.
Fortunately, we don't seem to lack supplies, and even our motley crew has people who can keep their cool when the stakes are high. Just focus on taking care of yourselves. I'll figure out the rest.
Who could have ever guessed we'd get trapped in a place like this? It's quite the predicament.
Yeah, she is about a half a head taller, shorter than us.
For all the studying I've done in my life, all I know is how to land people in prison. I don't know the first thing about breaking out of one. I've even made a contract with my father to live a happy life. I can't give up hope now. Try and stay positive. At least I've explored a new place and seen more of the world while reuniting with some old friends. Yeah, there's still a silver lining, I guess.
That's it. I want to take another look. And this time, I, Arataki, the one and only, will...
Will what?
Boss,
Whoa, whoa. What's up, Sourpuss?
time for some roasted lavender melon.
Huh? We're trapped in a life and death situation underground, and you're telling me it's time for roasted lavender melon? Interesting. You hear that? Ushi says you're completely right. Wait, hold on. Whose side are you on, Beefcake?
It's important to stay replenished. We must keep our energy and morale up in preparation for facing the unknown. Even Ushi knows that.
Fine. You two... hey, are you already eating? Well, hold on. Is it still warm? Oh, that does smell good. Fine. Yeah. We'll have a quick snack, and then we'll keep looking for a way out. Hey, don't eat them all. Leave a couple for me.
At least morale is high. Danger all around. Wait till the next day. Seriously? I just realized it's not letting me climb. Yeah, we're in a domain still.
What?
I'm on fire. That's so weird. Does the day start at 24? Yes, it does.
There's nothing for Paimon to do here. So boring.
We could play cards.
Oh, Paimon longs to stretch her legs and run free in the world outside again.
You mean fly?
All right, fly free then. Basically, Paimon just wants out of here.
Just like that. A whole day has gone by.
Just a day? No, it feels like we've been down here for months.
I'm not even gonna warrant that a response.
Maybe not months, but at least like 20 days, surely.
Is that a reference to how how long the battle pass lasts?
Yo! Thought I heard you chatting over here.
Oh, hey, Bullchucker.
Well, everyone, I just completed another survey of the surrounding area. Still nothing has changed today.
I found a way out, but for some reason I'm not allowed to climb because I think we're still in a domain.
Here, have some water and take a rest.
Thank you, Shinobu. It's easy to forget to keep hydrated down here.
I know, right?
Out! I want out! All I want is to cruise the streets and have beetle fights again.
Boss, remember there's your image to consider.
But it's so boring, walking around this hole every day. If only I could slurp some ramen and see the beautiful flowers again.
Ramen? Wait a minute. Speaking of ramen, Traveler, are you hungry?
Not really.
I'm not hungry either. But let me pose the question this way. Who is the biggest eater among us?
Probably Paimon.
It's definitely not me.
Hey, what's everybody looking at me for? Well, it's definitely not me. If anyone, it's this one right here.
Huh? What are you looking at Paimon for?
Paimon, are you hungry?
No. Paimon's not hungry. Why do you ask?
If that's the case...
Huh? What am I missing here?
Paimon said she feels like it's been at least 20 days.
Yes, I heard that too, as I was walking over. The question is, how can you not feel hungry, even after 20 days?
We've been in here for 1 day.
That's also strange. Of course, everyone has different perceptions of the passage of time, but how could one person feel like it's only been 1 day and someone else 20 days?
Yeah, now that you mention it, I feel like we've been here 3, 4, 5 days, but I don't feel hungry or thirsty at all.
Although I cooked some food, it wasn't because I was hungry. I just wanted to keep our spirits up. I was planning on saving our rations so we could survive a few more days, but I haven't really felt hungry since. Now that I think about it, not only am I not hungry, but I don't feel any real signs of fatigue either. Whether I sleep or not doesn't seem to have any effect on how I feel.
Yes, I concur. Resting doesn't make me feel more refreshed, and staying awake doesn't make me any more tired. Very peculiar.
Is it weird
it's
that
almost as if our physical state has been suspended.
Is it weird that I seem to always solve these problems way faster than the game's protagonists can?
The more you say, the scarier it sounds. Paimon doesn't even want to think about it.
We might be removed from time and space. I wonder if Zhao is experiencing the same phenomenon.
Huh? What's wrong, Traveler? Did you think of something?
You tell everyone you're unable to summon Zhao.
That's pretty weird. Sounds like the little dude must be in danger.
But he is an Adeptus. This kind of situation should be no trouble for him. I fear that this problem underground is bigger than we thought.
I found something, everyone.
Oh my god, really?
I just discovered a new path over there that seems to lead to an unknown area.
You mean a way out? Oh, finally!
Let's go have a look.
Yay! You found something! Oh, please be the exit!
I still suspect things can't be that simple. We should all stay prepared for whatever comes.
Huh? Paimon doesn't see anything out of the ordinary here.
Is it an illusionary wall?
Appearances can be deceiving. As I was examining the wall just now, I noticed there was something unusual about this stone. Seems to me that it's been created using some illusory magic. Hidden behind it lies a passageway.
Whoa! So there really is a path behind here!
Gotta hand it to ya. That sure wasn't easy to find. But at least we can finally get out of here.
You know, if I was in here, I would have been testing every wall for illusions the second we got out of that fucking domain.
Miss Yelan's determination and eye for detail are certainly impressive. Not to mention, you've hardly had any rest the whole time we've been trapped here.
It doesn't matter. I'm not tired. Well, given we're already here, we might as well go in and explore.
Right behind ya! Paimon can't wait to get out of this place!
Danger all around. Continue exploring. Ah, another one. City of Hidden Runes. Recommended Geo. Really? About symbols. The symbols of a platform will have a different color and images. Matching them together seems to be the key to solving the puzzle. If you step on the correct symbol, it will deactivate it. It will take damage if you step on the wrong one. Search and activate all the symbols to perform the puzzle. Yay.
Lucy, is that you?
Hey, did anyone else just hear that voice? It sounded super creepy.
That was Zhao. Ow. 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 Yay. Ow. 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 Okay, I get it. There's only one correct one. The double A looking one. Which means this is the correct one. Which means this is the correct one. Which means this is the correct one. Oh god. Noelle, you're up.
I must leave no stone unturned.
Let it rain. Bet you can't keep up with me.
Leave it all to me. Someone needs assistance. Time to clean up. Someone needs assistance.
Ow.
Got lucky that time.
Get him.
Propagate!
Incoming. Cut to the chase. No one escapes my sight.
Here!
Speed of light.
Propagate!
And this is easy. Interesting. About light shapers. The light shapers on the platforms will shine unique beams upon the platforms opposite of them. Operate these devices to control the position and direction of those beams of light. Light shapers can be used to cast their light upon large symbols and perform the opposite of them by activating those symbols. Activating the large symbols is a key to solving puzzles. Alright. Is it like this? Alright. Okay, I get it. So we rotate them and then we slide them into place. Which means this one probably goes here. And this one probably goes here. Alright. Let's get our old damage sponge out. Solve another puzzle.
No. This would hit me. Top fight.
Is some sort of battle taking place here? I wonder who could be involved.
So we need the weird, wacky Vrilya symbol and the Vrilya with a G. Alright. Vrilya with a G. Vrilya with a G. Vrilya with a G. Oh, not these things.
Stronger than I thought. With sword comes shadow. Let it rain. Hey! Yeah. I
Ow.
will not quite.
That's annoying. Ooh, the debate club.
Propagate!
I must leave no stone unturned, as a good knight should.
Incoming.
Ow.
Scatter! Yeah.
Speed of light. Hey!
Oh, come on.
Right.
Ooh, what'd I get? Oh, that's C1. While Jade Radishes explode, active characters within the AoE will gain 50% Dendro damage bonus for 8 seconds and have 15 stamina restored to them. This form of stamina restoration can only be Oh, that's just technically, in situations, some more DPS for Yayos. Cool. Alright.
No escape. Bet you can't keep up with me.
Propagate!
Is this song sampling Duel of Fates? Dun 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 dun.
Scatter!
Ow.
This
Oh,
is
come on.
not-
I was not looking. I was not paying attention to the fucking screen. And we have a lot of those cool steals. Alright.
Bet you can't keep up with me.
I haven't used a lot of food lately. So we kind of have a decent amount of these. Alright, now we just gotta do this laser puzzle
That's
again.
more like it.
Which looks like it goes here. this one can go like this. Done deal. Now we just need to do purple and green.
Bet you can't keep up with me.
I don't remember what symbol we're looking for.
It's still alive. Why would you become like this? I won't attack you.
That sounds like Shell. Could he be in trouble?
Whoa, sounds like someone forgot to invite us to the fight. Let's go and help him.
Yeah, but how are we gonna find him?
Okay. So we need the P and the T. So the TP. We need TP. Where's my TP? There's my TP. There's my TP. There's my TP. No, it's you again.
Steady as stone.
Let it rain.
Leave it all to me. I'll catch up.
Dead shot.
Go, Baron Buddy.
Propagate!
No one escapes my sight.
I must leave no stone unturned. Time to clean up. I missed a spot.
Scatter!
I don't remember why I built ER, or sorry, Elemental Mastery Amber, but I probably could have built her for crit damage, to be honest.
Spring forth!
Cut to the chase.
Propagate!
Leave it all to me.
Let's just get some health off of him as he dies.
No escape.
There we go. Some more laser pointers. Alright, these are the far ones, which means we want to connect these two. These ones are the close ones, so just do that there and put them here. What? No quote from Zhao this time? Alright. Suit yourself then. So the double A isn't it. The Vril G isn't it, which means this... The wacky U full of stuff. Or actually, it's a spider. Alright, green spider. Green spider.
Someone needs assistance.
Green spider. Green spider. Oh, not these guys again.
Steady as stone. Someone needs assistance.
Don't blink! Nowhere to hide. Got lucky that time. Speed of light.
Scatter!
Don't blink.
As a dutiful maid would. Yep.
Come on.
Yep.
Propagate!
Got lucky that time. Incoming. Hey! With sword comes shadow. Let it rain. Bet you can't keep up with me.
Scatter!
Don't blink.
I must leave no stone unturned.
Come on, Noelle, top them off.
Someone
I
needs
can't
assistance.
imagine doing this fight without a shielder. Yeah, this definitely kind of sounds like Duel of the Fates, now that I listen to it a little bit more closely.
I'll catch up.
There we go.
Cut to the chase.
Now that there's only one, this is just going to be an easy ka-chain beat 'em up. That was close, though. They were juggling us at some points. Alright, laser pointers. These are the big ones, so we'll put you guys over here. Alright, which means you need to go about 45 degrees. Yeah, that should do it. And boom. That looks like it's doing something.
The light seems to be leading to another platform. Let's go and take a look.
Okay, so it wants us to go to the light is pointing, not to the light source. Okay, makes sense. Woo! This is a dizzy.
The ground has dissolved? What's down there?
Probably Zhao.
Is that little dude called Xiao down there? We gotta help him.
Hold on. Something's not right here. What's this?
It appears to be a small fissure.
What can you possibly find inside? It can't be a living person, can it?
Jump scare much?
Conqueror of demons?
Xiao, is that you?
Quit trying to scare us, okay?
Huh? Wait, is this some kind of illusion? Paimon can't touch him!
Conqueror of demons, can you hear us?
Paimon, why were you trying to touch him?
Hello? Little dude! Anyone home?
I like how Ito's nickname for him is just Little Dude.
He isn't responding. What's going on here?
It's probably a projection.
You.
Oh, he finally said something!
Oh,
We followed your voice and found you here, but it's kind of strange. We can't touch you. How did you become an illusion?
An illusion?
talk about a coincidence. We were just thinking you went missing and stuff, and then we heard the sound of you fighting. Pretty lucky we found you, if you ask me. You didn't get hurt, did you?
A coincidence? Wait. Something's not right. Something's wrong with this domain. Leave now! Get out of there!
Wait a minute, Zhao, are you hurt?
If he can, we should have him regroup with us as soon as possible.
Tell us what happened and where you are now. We'll come find you immediately.
Yanfei, we don't even know where we are.
No. Your safety is the top priority. It seems this space can...
Huh?
That's not good.
He disappeared.
Where'd he go? It sounded like he might be injured. We need to go help him.
You guys are glossing over the fact that he was about to warn us about something and then couldn't.
It seems the only option we have to explore any further is through that entrance over there.
Huh. He's injured and telling us to be careful? It's not like we're in any danger here. Anyway, the secret behind whatever's going on should be in this cave, right? Don't worry, little dude. Ito's on the way.
Boss, please don't go charging ahead. You're an Oni, not some hunting dog.
Don't worry, I'm invincible! Ah! Oh, my butt!
I love this man. I already read it faster than he said it, but that vocal performance sold it.
Looks pretty deep. Be careful, everyone.
Ah, my coccyx. Oh, I'm only... Uh-oh. That's not good. We only have the Traveler here. Oh, there's Ito.
Well, Bullchucker, how's your ear?
It's fine! Ugh. My butt is tough!
That is, yeah, that is a quote.
Go ahead, you can cry if it hurts. I promise I'll try not to laugh.
What do you mean, try not to laugh? You should be feeling some serious sympathy for me right now.
But wouldn't feeling sorry for you be a violation of your dignity? Besides, it's harder not to laugh when I'm not the one in pain.
Ha! Oh, she poked him in the butt.
Paimon, don't laugh.
Okay, she couldn't even hold it in. That's hilarious.
It's okay, everybody. If you want to laugh at him, just let it out.
Don't you have a heart, Shinobu? Oh, and people think I'm the monster.
Wait a second. Xiao's not here, but...
Is that a door? I was gonna say, is that a pillar? Doesn't look like a door to me.
Seems a little out of place here, don't you think?
Maybe it's some sort of, I don't know, an emergency shelter? There was a picture book I read once that said nice people sometimes build cabins in dangerous places so that anyone in trouble can take shelter inside. Our little dude must be inside then.
Yeah!
I wouldn't be too sure about that. Any person with a normal sense of danger wouldn't be so optimistic.
To build a house in the middle of nowhere? It does remind me of that one episode of Survivor Man where he went out in like the wilderness of like the northern tundra, and then at one point he just stumbles across a fucking cabin. Which was like in the middle of nowhere. I always thought that was very interesting. I need to sit and rewatch Survivor Man at some point. It's a good series. Les Stroud, I hope you're doing good out there. I believe he teaches survival at like as a college professor, and that he basically filmed most of that series just like as a hobby, I guess.
Wow, Bullchucker! Looks like your subordinate is telling you what's what.
Oh, I believe she was talking to both of us. Yeah, so you can wipe that smug smile off your face. All right, watch and learn, Shinobu. This is why I'm the boss and you're the deputy. If no one is macho enough to open the door, then allow me. Step aside. Once this door's open, we are out of here.
Knock, knock. Try hitting the button. How impressive would it have been, though, if he actually managed to open it by punching?
Eviloni, be gone! You heard me. Get out of here!
Ah!
What the fuck?
Am I seeing things? Or was there someone behind the door?
Nah, can't be. You're just saying things.
Why don't we just open the door again and see?
Who? Me? Oh, all right, I'll open it again.
All you do is goof around all day. You're a bad influence to our child. Be gone!
Those people are carrying bowls. Bowls full of beans. What's that all about?
People throw beans to drive out Oni. Boss is an Oni, so they throw beans at him to get rid of him.
Gave me the fright of my life. What are people from Inazuma doing in a place like this anyway?
Calm down now. You're a person from Inazuma too, you know.
Yeah, but I didn't build a house in the bottom of a dungeon, in the middle of the chasm, in the middle of nowhere.
Hey, let's get one thing straight, all right? I'm not a person, I'm an Oni.
No, person still applies to you too.
Right, but that's not the point. The question is, does this door lead to Inazuma?
Huh? How could that be possible? Ugh, this place is so weird. Paimon's starting to think it really is haunted.
Open the door again, see if anything changes.
You guys go right ahead. I'm not opening it again. So, who's up? Oh, how about Paimon? Why don't you open it?
Ooh, he called you out, Paimon.
No way! Somebody else do it. Paimon's scared.
All right, I'll try.
That's our Shinobu. Now, don't let whoever's behind that door push you around, okay?
All right, let's see what's behind the door this time.
This got suddenly very interesting. Oh, her eyes went wide.
Still reading, Shinobu. Listen, young lady. You should keep your nose out of those books and start taking my advice. I've already found you a perfectly good job as a shrine maiden at the Grand Narukami Shrine. You'll be far better off there than...
Shinobu? Who is that?
No way! Was that who I think it was?
Oh, this is embarrassing. That voice was my mother. This is one place I wasn't counting on having to hear that speech again.
Your mother wanted you to become a shrine maiden?
The whole reason I came to study in Liyue was because I didn't want to become a shrine maiden. My family never approved of my studies, so they wanted me to work in the Grand Narukami Shrine after I returned to Inazuma.
From what we know about Lady Guji, it seems being a shrine maiden is a pretty cushy job.
I don't want to be working underneath her, though.
Think of it this way. Some cats can be domesticated and kept in the house, while other cats are meant to survive in the wild. As for me, I need complete freedom and space. Although I do admit that being a shrine maiden is a decent job, it's just not for me.
I can respect that.
That's right, your calling is with the gang. I mean, just look at you. You rock, you're totally hardcore. Come on, am I the only one with chills right now?
It's true. You've got a good thing going. What's most important is that you enjoy what you do.
Gotta agree with you there.
From the look of it, what's behind the door can change. And not only that, it always changes to something that nobody wants to see. So, how are we gonna get through that? And don't forget, we have that little dude waiting for us to save him. We need to get our rear in gear.
Would any of you like to give it a try?
Is there anybody who has absolutely zero trauma or troubled past or bad memories? If there's one of you who comes forth, cast the first stone.
No thanks. I'd prefer not to open it if only something terrible awaits. If anyone's going to find a way through, it's not going to be me.
Wow, that seems to be like the opposite of your entire character has been up to this point in the arc, so that's funny. Are you sure it's just something secret you don't want shown?
Why?
Because I don't buy it, that's why. I don't believe for 1 second that we're gonna find the Conqueror of Demons by going through that door. So I'm sure as heck not gonna be the one to get us through.
Not gonna lie, you don't really sound like you have much of an imagination.
All right, I'll try.
Uh-oh.
Yeah, my savior. Show 'em what you're made of.
Do you have any phobias, Yanfei?
I'm sure I probably do, but nothing springs to mind right now. Anyway, I suppose I'll find out once I open the door.
You old geezer. Out of 8 pounds of salt, today you gave away 3 for free, sold 2, and exchanged 3 for booze. How much money did you actually make in the end?
Huh? But didn't you tell me to sell things as I pleased? Why can't I give the customers something for free?
You fool! You told the old man next door to come and fetch the salt. Well, he broke his leg on the way over, and now his son is asking for compensation. Seriously.
Huh. A civil dispute. Didn't see that coming.
Who were they?
No one in particular, but it is a prime example of the many difficult civil cases that I've had trouble handling before.
So you mean you don't like handling disputes over petty matters?
Not exactly. What I mean is that I don't like working with people who cannot let go of trivial grievances, especially of the kind you saw just now. They start with good intentions, but end up making a big fuss.
Okay, Yanfei's weakness. Small claims court. Got it. Noted for later.
It's not long before those good intentions plunge into injury and accidents. It's always a shame. It's my desire to solve problems for people. That's why I became a legal advisor. It just seems that I still can't fully comprehend the complicated minds of some people.
I understand what you mean. The human mind is probably both the most complicated and tragic of things.
What will we see in the door?
I suppose there's no need to discuss this any further. Does anyone else want to try the door?
Don't look at me. I told you, I'm not taking a chance with that thing.
Come on, Yelan. We're a team here. If you're not gonna try, then at least give us a convincing reason why.
In that case, let me be perfectly clear. I serve Ningguang, the Tianxuan of the Qixing. The scope of my work includes some of Liyue's biggest secrets. The chances are, if I open this door, there can be no witnesses left alive. Is that a sufficient reason for you?
I'm willing to take that risk.
Oh, yeah, sounds impressive. Hey, Shinobu, who's Ningguang?
She's someone who won't let you walk out of the chasm alive if she finds out that you're prying into her secrets. Boss, you really do need to work on learning who's who in the world these days.
Look, I knows what I needs to knows. It's called being a free Oni.
Where did he pull that comb from?
Oh, now Paimon gets it. Yelan works for Ningguang.
Yes, which is precisely why I was trying to keep her secret. We should avoid letting Yelan open this door. What about you, Traveler? Would you like to try?
Yeah, go for it, Traveler. Besides, you never know who could be behind that door. Maybe it could even be Shell.
I say give it a shot. Who knows? Maybe little dude is waiting for us on the other side.
Find who we're looking for. Maybe I'm always looking for someone. I don't like the sound of this.
Wait, what's Paimon looking at?
Is this the abyss? Oh shit. I'm in a cutscene. Is this what I feared? I have no control over my character. Oh, suddenly I have control again. Everybody else disappeared. Escape from the abyss? Wait, what? Escape from here. Nope. Oh, that seems promising. Oh shit. Okay.
Open the door after you went in. Everyone was super worried about you. Are you okay?
Did you find anything, Traveler?
So, did you find the person we want to rescue inside?
No.
Judging by the look on your face, I'm guessing you saw something a little unpleasant in there?
Yeah, I did. Behind the door I saw the darkness of the abyss that took my twin away.
Huh? How could that be? Don't worry. Paimon will keep searching for her with you. Cheer up!
Stupid door! I'll smash you to pieces!
If Paimon wasn't feeling so exhausted, she'd help out too.
Hey, what is this? Nap time?
Wait, she feels tired.
So let me get this straight. Not only did we not find Xiao through that door, we saw all the things that we wish to avoid. I'm starting to have a very ominous feeling about this domain. It's constantly changing, and its changes seem to be targeted at us.
Huh? What do you mean?
I feel the same way. We need to watch our every step. There is definitely more to this place than meets the eye.
I concur. We came here following the Conqueror of Demons, but we ended up only finding a strange door. The things we've encountered on the other side of that door are equally strange. It shows us whatever we fear the most. We're in a space that defies common logic.
Maybe conquering the fear is the only way through.
On top of that, I'm starting to feel tired after that experience. But I thought we'd established that getting tired doesn't happen down here.
The phenomenon hasn't reached a lethal stage just yet. Otherwise, we would have starved to death without eating for so long.
I'm starting to
It's
worry
been a
that
day.
we're being affected by the changes in this space.
Maybe two.
In order to avoid the sudden accumulation of hunger and fatigue, we should eat and rest regularly from now on.
Sure, that makes sense.
Paimon suddenly feels exhausted. It's really tiring going through all this.
You didn't go through anything.
Now that you mention it, I'm starting to feel tired too. No, it's all just an illusion. I will not let my mind play tricks on me.
Paimon's whole body just feels so heavy now.
According to the current evidence, it seems our physical condition was suspended in this space before, which granted us immunity to the effects of fatigue and hunger. And now it seems that mental fatigue is unavoidable. Though we have yet to locate the Conqueror of Demons, I suggest we go back and get some rest. It'll be difficult to rescue anyone if we're on the verge of collapse ourselves.
No, I say we press on.
She's right. Hey, Lavender Melon, you okay? Want me to carry you?
After a persistent you find a shortcut that takes you back to the entrance and return to the camp for rest. Oh, did we just get the domain failed? That was the domain failed sound effect.
You haven't slept at all. Are you sure you're okay? This place seems even more perilous than we first thought.
Don't worry about me. Staying focused under pressure for as long as it takes is my specialty. Now, if I'm not mistaken, looks like you've got some new ideas.
How could you tell?
It's my job to keep tabs on people.
I figured as much. They're just preliminary ideas at this point, but I haven't completely thought them through yet. I'll tell you more once my ideas have taken shape.
Sure, sounds good. I also have some ideas of my own. I'll fill you in after I've confirmed some things.
Seems like a productive conversation.
You think so?
As they say, 2 heads are always better than 1.
Speaking of 2 heads, I'm gonna go check on the other 2.
It's hard to believe what we've encountered.
About the door.
Well, I suppose there's no use hiding it anymore now that everyone's seen it. What you all saw really was my biggest fear. I never want to become a shrine maiden. Who could tolerate such a boring life? After these last few years with the Arataki gang, I suppose you could say I've seen it all. It's taken every skill in my arsenal to constantly clean up the messes they make. Though the list of annoying things to deal with is practically endless, I am totally free in the Arataki gang. Strolling around the streets, roasting lavender melons with friends in the open country. I know it sounds pretty silly, but that's the life that I want.
Why'd you go to law school?
Just don't laugh at me, okay? Otherwise, you might find yourself on the receiving end of a good beating.
So why'd you go to law school? Also, you had other
It's hard
dialogue.
to believe what we've encountered.
What do we do from
You
here?
don't look very well. At least not like when we just arrived. Are you troubled by what you saw behind the door? Listen to me. The most important thing is always the choices you have in front of you. Get some rest before you gather the courage to take your next step.
Yeah, sure.
Once you've chosen the path to take, don't hesitate. You must believe in your decision. It's hard to believe what we've encountered. All right, you should get...
Alright.
Ushi, you sure you can't find a way back to that door again?
Paimon's got a weird bubble above her. Out the door.
Ah, perfect timing. I was just having a chat with Ushi about that. You know what? I can handle those mean people behind the door throwing beans at me, but causing trouble for you? Nuh-uh. That ain't gonna fly with this guy. What? There's nothing we can do? Listen here, Beefcake. You shouldn't give up so easily. Can't you have one last look for it? If you really can't find it, we'll just have to find another door. With any luck, one that connects to the outside world. You feel me?
By the way, Traveler, if you have a moment, could you do me a favor? I'd like to discuss something with you. Please, come meet me over there.
Alright, Yanfei.
Ushi, you sure you can't find... Yep, that's the... Gotta be honest, I have no idea. Oh, come on, don't get mad at me. I'm just being real here. I did think about just using my Oni super strength to dig our way out, but the rocks here are even tougher than prison walls. The rocks didn't even budge when Ushi charged him. It's pretty obvious this place is meant to keep us in here. The only thing I can do now is, well, take care of this exhausted little lavender melon.
I love the little bull.
Yeah, I know. You're helping too, Ushi.
I can't talk to Paimon. I'm on fire. Wait, was this always here?
Thanks for coming to speak with me, Traveler. I've been thinking about this place. Since we still don't know just what kind of danger we're up against, we can't afford to delay any longer. We have to find the Conqueror of Demons as soon as possible.
It's just what I was thinking.
Don't you think it's a strange coincidence that as soon as you told us about the Conqueror of Demons, we heard his voice in that place?
No, not really, because it was actually a little bit later.
It almost seems deliberate. As if something was trying to convince us that the Conqueror of Demons was there in order to lure us into the unknown. I have a theory, but I can't tell the others just yet. I don't want anyone to panic. Judging from the Conqueror of Demons' reactions, I think that he was somewhere else, but his voice and image were projected to our location. Is it possible that we've entered into a chaotic space?
Chaotic? What are you talking about?
We're seeing things in people that shouldn't be here, even ghosts. And we don't feel hungry because the state of our bodies is suspended. It's as if time itself has stopped for us. If that's true, it means we've entered into a place where normal logic doesn't apply.
That's still normal logic you're using, though.
When you put it all together, everything points towards one possibility.
We're in a domain.
This is a place where time and space are thrown into chaos.
I guess. I think I said that earlier. So when we saw him at the domain entrance, he didn't really go the same way as us.
And yet, if it's truly chaotic, how did we find our friend's voice even when we had no idea where he was? It doesn't make any sense.
Someone could be luring us into a trap.
Unless this space wanted us to hear it. Which brings me to my next point. I also have a theory about our encounter with the Conqueror of Demons earlier. I submit that we didn't actually see the Conqueror of Demons. He was somewhere else. But his status was transmitted to us through some kind of mind-bending spatial alteration.
Yeah, that was obvious.
Traveler, you said you saw the abyss in that room, didn't you? At first glance, that door may seem like a prank. It shows you whatever you're afraid of, but if it manages to lure you inside, there's no way of knowing what might be in there. One minute, it's playing a joke to get you to lower your guard. The next, the danger is real, and it's trapped you. This space is a powerful opponent. It wants to use our minds against us. But I'm not gonna sit here and do nothing. Do you remember that small spatial rift next to the dissolving ground?
No, actually. Be more specific. So that was a spatial rift?
It felt like spatial magic, but it seemed much more powerful than usual. When we saw that illusion of the Conqueror of Demons, it seemed like he wasn't expecting our spaces to intersect at all, and was even more surprised that we could hear and see him. I think that this space purposefully transmitted the Conqueror of Demons' voice to lure us into a trap.
That's what I just said.
But I also think it didn't count on that spatial rift happening. In other words, the fact that we saw and spoke with the Conqueror of Demons was never part of its plan.
That's why we were interrupted.
Yes. Also, I had a good look around after coming back. I have a feeling that these chaotic spaces are constantly intersecting with each other, meaning that anything is possible. I think this gives us an opportunity. If the space creates phenomena meant to deceive us based on our imaginations, then we have to keep imagining, Traveler. If we try to stay calm and listen carefully, maybe, just maybe, we'll hear the Conqueror of Demons' voice again.
Sure, if you say so.
Can you feel that? Let me see. I think it's here.
Another illusory wall?
And break!
Yep.
I secretly learned Yelan's illusion-breaking method without her knowing. Really didn't expect that to work. The sound came from behind this illusion. Let's go in and take a look.
Alright, that's a dead end. Oh, she's actually following me.
If we try to stay calm and listen carefully, maybe, just maybe, we'll hear the Conqueror of Demons' voice again.
I am thrown off whenever we actually have an NPC attached to us.
It's getting clearer.
No. This is the chasm. What did Barnish go through here? If it was just in that battle 5 years ago, what is he doing here? The one I met. Is that the Prime Aksha?
Huh. I remember that in the Zhao story quest, we learned that there was at least one Yaksha that is still alive that was Zhao, but they said that one disappeared. So maybe Zhao's in here looking for the other one. Talk to Zhao.
The voice is much clearer now. We're close.
It's a spatial rift.
Conqueror of demons, can you hear me? It's Yenfei. The Traveler and I are trying to find you.
Xiao, are you there?
Traveler? Yenfei?
It worked. Are you okay?
I'm fine.
We heard the sound of you fighting.
Listen to me. It's chaotic here. We may not be in the same space, but sometimes the sound can get through, which means these separate spaces intersect from time to time.
Everything is chaotic here.
Find a way to get to
No.
us.
The darkness that sullies my soul is harmful to mortals.
Right now, we have more dangerous things to worry about than that. This space is using our urge to find you to lure us into traps. Without you here with us, our search for you could very well lead us into danger.
Please come.
So, you're in danger too?
Uh-oh, he said two.
There was no need for you to search for me.
But we're worried about you. And earlier, the Traveler was tricked into entering a dangerous place.
It's true, I ended up in the abyss.
How do we meet?
Conqueror of demons, can you find out where our voices are coming from? Find the spot where our voices are the clearest and try... something there. It might work.
Something. You need to be more specific than that, Yanfei.
I see. The spaces may intersect amidst the chaos. By try something, do you mean...
Hurry! If we miss this chance, we might not get another one.
Xiao?
Stand back!
Uh-oh. You okay? He looks badly injured. Oh, I see. He's got cuts on him.
Let's get him back to the camp.
Now we can avoid getting split up.
Oh.
Thank you.
A lot's happened here, but this wasn't just for our own safety. You're injured. We can't just leave you alone.
It's just a flesh wound. I am fine.
You look to be leaking
I shouldn't let
something.
myself be a burden to you.
You're not a burden. Don't think that for 1 second. We need you, all of us. For our sake, please, stay here, please.
Fine. As you wish.
You're injured. Get some rest. Everything else can wait.
Yeah, wait until you get better. Don't worry about anything else. Zhao has closed his eyes and seems to be resting. Could he be dreaming? This is quite astonishing. Is a Yaksha who never lowers his guard capable of having dreams? No way home. No way home. Talk to Yolan. She went up in the place that we were before then.
As expected, something strange is going on here. Oh, Traveler?
You're both here. Great. I want to talk to you.
Let's talk. We'll put our heads together.
I also felt that the space was targeting us, but Yenfei managed to exploit its weakness. Leave it to Yenfei to find a loophole.
Based on what just happened, we can now confirm our suspicions that space and time function chaotically here. In addition, We must stay vigilant to avoid the traps set for us by this place. Now that we've found the Conqueror of Demons, the next thing we need to do is find a way out.
I went back to the domain again just now. Although I couldn't find a new route, it wasn't a completely fruitless trip.
What'd you get?
My clan has practiced magic for generations, and has created some catalysts that only we know how to use.
Cool.
I recognized something like one of those catalysts in the domain. Unfortunately, it disappeared as soon as I approached it.
Was it an illusion?
I think so, but it's hard to distinguish between reality and illusion here. I can't be sure. Also, I am the only one out of all of us who could know what it would look like. To me, that confirms that this place really is reading our minds.
Just like with that door. It's like it's alive, and testing us.
By reading our minds and showing us what we want, it creates the reality that we want to be true. Everything it does is either to get us to lower our guard, or to wear us down. If that's the case, it can only have one goal. To trap us here until we die. What else could it be?
That's not comforting to know.
We should prepare for the worst, but we mustn't give up.
Agreed.
I've always known there were secrets hidden in the chasm, but even the Qixing have never heard about anything like this.
Yelan, when we first ran into you, you said you had something to do. What were you referring to?
I was looking for the truth behind the monster invasion from Conria.
Conria. There's that name again.
Please keep everything I'm about to say to yourselves. No one else can know. Otherwise...
She's about to spur a bunch of information that we probably already know.
We got it.
500 years ago, a wave of dark beasts from Conria attacked the 7 nations of Tevat. Naturally, Liyue was also affected. Under Rex Lapis's command, the Millelith fought hard to hold the front line near the chasm. But these were vicious beasts, and this was the most desperate battle Liyue had ever faced. At a critical moment, someone distracted the monsters and led them away. Just when all hope seemed lost, the tide turned. The Liyue army eventually won the war, but there were many who never returned. 2 of my ancestors took part in that war, and the one who made it back went insane. Everything about it was strange. The current generation of Qixing knows very little about these events, and very few came back from the chasm alive. Finding out the truth has been a waiting game. The day the chasm was unsealed, I put in a request to be transferred here, so I could finally learn the truth of what happened back then.
Alright.
But this place we've ended up in, and the possibilities we're facing, it's all far more terrifying than I'd imagined. We can't give up. Right now, our #1 priority has to be getting out of here alive.
If only we could teleport to the waypoints or something. The chasm. Conria. What happened 500 years ago? And what did Zhao see back in that other space? Who was he fighting against? Can we really get out of here in one piece?
Are you all right? You've suddenly gone quiet. It's not like you at all.
Shh, we'll talk later. I'm just processing all the existing clues we have. Maybe the key to our escape is hidden in some detail I've overlooked? I have to go over everything again.
All right, well...
Oh, don't worry. I won't write down anything that you told us about.
No, I meant if you're going to analyze the facts, count me in.
Alright.
You don't look well. I guess things still haven't improved. It's okay. You don't have to go into all the details. Sometimes I really envy the boss.
Xiao's eyes are tightly shut and he's not making a sound. No one has the heart to interrupt him.
Hey, Ushi. Looks like our little lavender melon has fallen asleep, huh? Do you think she's dreaming?
You know, I never bothered to ask this question, but I didn't think the Paimon slept floating.
Man, she looks wiped out. It's kind of hard to see her like this. I mean, most of the time she never shuts up. Aw, poor thing. Man, that little dude looks stunning too. I'm kind of worried about him. Oh, I sleep like this when I'm in jail. Good one. I do slumber like a king. Traveler, when did you get here?
About 2 sentences ago.
Wait, where are we?
We're still underground. Paimon, you feeling any better?
Yep, way better. Paimon just got a little fright because she's never seen a crazy place like this before. Who would have thought the best guide in all of Tibet could end up so out of their depth?
Fatigue and fear are normal.
Yeah. So anyway, Paimon just had the weirdest dream. There were cattle mooing constantly. Yeah, just like that. Aw, Ushi, were you looking after Paimon?
Yep. Oh, you're on face back.
Traveler, it looks like the Conqueror of Demons is awake.
You still got those scars. How do you feel?
I'm fine. Don't worry.
Ushi. We got beefcake.
The karma I carry is dangerous to humans. Keep your distance.
Well, I have Adepti blood in me, so I wouldn't worry too much.
Even so.
What happened while Paimon was sleeping? How did Xiao get here?
Plot convenience?
With a little help, I was able to find my way here.
All thanks to Yanfei. Yeah, I wouldn't give her all the credit. She didn't have any idea what she was doing.
Conqueror of Demons, could you tell us what happened before you joined us?
No need to be so formal. Just call me Xiao.
Oh, sure.
It was a senseless battle. I came here looking for someone, but when I found them, they weren't anything like how I expected.
Madame Ping says that you usually base yourself at Wangshuin to guard the main road through Dihua Marsh. It's unusual for you to go looking for someone yourself. Are they an Adeptus?
I'm looking for a Yaksha called Bosacius.
Ah, that 4th Yaksha. So my earlier predictions were correct. Sure, I've heard that name somewhere before. Yeah, it's in the book.
Bosacius. Is that one of the 5 Yakshas? Like you? I thought that you were the only one left. Aren't the other 4... gone from the world?
You could say that. But Bosacius's body is the only one that was never found. Yakshas deal with God's remains all the time, and we become tainted by karma. Over time, it inevitably drives us to madness. The last time I saw Bosacius, it was the day he lost his mind. He left. No one knew where he went, and I never heard from him again. But Bosacius was the eldest of us. He once told us, as Yakshas we will experience countless wars. Whether we live or die, we must promise to take care of each other, and know each other's fate to the very end.
Well, he might have been wrong, because it looks like one of them died in the first war they were in, and did not get to experience many wars.
Did he forget his promise because he lost his sanity?
It's possible, but I did not. I am the sole survivor, so it is my duty to find out the fates of the others.
What made you come to the chasm? Did you hear something about Bosacius being here?
Did you know that 500 years ago, the beasts of Conria invaded the chasm?
Yeah, it's been brought up 1 or 2 times.
That war lasted a long time. It is said that in the midst of the battle, a brave Yaksha was seen putting up a heroic fight. But no one knew the Yaksha's name.
I always assumed it was Pervases, but now that we know that the one that's missing was what you were looking for, I'm assuming this is where he fought.
But there were many more than 5 Yakshas in total, so there's no guarantee it was Bosacius.
Wow. But you must think it was probably him if you came here to investigate, right?
I am by no means certain, and I didn't have any other clues except for this one. But Bosacius was proud. If he had taken part in that war, he would have announced his name. So at first, I thought the nameless Yaksha couldn't be him.
You found Bosacius.
Wait, so it was Bosacius you were fighting with? Did he injure you?
Yes.
No way!
The invasion of monsters from Conria, the battle in the chasm, and Yelan's ancestor. I have a feeling that somehow these are all connected.
It's almost like it was written as a plot in a video game.
Life is full of coincidences, but this is too much of a coincidence. Could this all be related to the fantastic compass mentioned in the will, too?
What will?
Oh, right. I came here because of a will. Maybe it's not something you've come across much before, but both mortals and adepti sometimes write out their final wishes so somebody else will carry them out after they've passed. It's known as a last will and testament.
And this can be done at any time?
Whoa, whoa! You want to write a will? Now?
It's never too early to write a will.
It was no accident that you saw my illusion that day. This place used your desire to find me to create a trap that you would willingly walk into. Pure deception is easy to spot, but the truth laced with lies can be a fatal combination.
Ooh, she just
What
dancing
you heard
constantly.
were really things that I said. It made sure you heard my real voice to create panic. This one-way communication was the bait. If we hadn't managed to get in touch through the spatial rift, we may well have lost someone by now. Rather than murdering in cold blood, this space seems more intent on consuming souls.
How is this even possible?
Our opponent is very clever. It is not safe to stay here.
Yeah, but we can't leave.
Everyone, whether I accomplish what I came here to do or not, I must find a way to get you out safely. I rejoined to warn you that it's extremely dangerous here. If you stay here too long, this space may well devour you.
But how do you know?
What happens if we get devoured?
You might become a shadow of your former self, wandering the underground like a lost soul.
We could lose our minds.
Sounds like you saw them too.
Yelan, you're back.
I've been back a while. I was listening to the conversation. I've seen some strange things here too. Objects that shouldn't be here. Strange figures appearing, then vanishing. I don't think any of it is real.
So they're just illusions?
At first, I had the same thought. But it's not that simple. There may come a day when these illusions become real and attack you.
That's kind of annoying.
From what you were saying a moment ago, it sounds like you know a way out of here.
I can't say for sure. It's just a guess. As Yanfei said, this space is chaotic and unstable, but it has its weaknesses. By attacking the point where both spaces connect, I was able to create a rift and move from one to the other. So, if I use all the energy I have, I may be able to tear a passage out of this chaotic space.
Ooh, that sounds helpful.
Really? So powerful attacks can affect the space itself. I had wondered if that was a possibility.
Had you? You were the one that said that it wouldn't work.
Whoa, 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 whoa. But what do you mean by all the energy you have?
I mean, it will take everything I've got.
Wait a minute. When you said you were gonna get us out safely, you mean you're gonna stay here?
You can't be serious.
I saw Bosacius underground. That's when I realized the horror of this place. A single blast can only create a very small opening. To send you back to the outside world, I may need to continuously channel power in order to keep the tunnel open. I know how to fight to the bitter end. I can do this.
But if this takes all the energy you have, you'll...
No. No way. Even if what you're saying is true, I can't agree to this.
I'm not neither. It's not much of an escape plan if we gotta leave someone behind.
We should leave together.
It's only a good or bad plan if there are other options to compare it to. But that's not the situation we're in right now. I doubt you'd still be stuck here if anyone had a better idea.
But can you be certain that your plan will work?
I cannot.
What is wrong with you? You can't bet your life on something if you don't even know it's gonna work. It's not worth it.
To conclude, I'm not agreeing to this plan.
Alright.
What if I told you? This is my last will.
Ooh. Gotcha there, Yanfei.
That's your strategy, huh? No offense, but we have no guarantee this plan of yours will succeed, or even that it's safe. You said it yourself. Yakshas pose a danger to humans. You really expect us to accept your self-righteous plan just because you say so?
The battlefield is a treacherous place. Every opportunity you take, you put everything on the line for. If you fear sacrifice and failure, you can never be victorious.
I've been in my fair share of treacherous battles, so I know full well that you never bring up extreme measures like this until the very, very end.
Is that it? Nobody gonna say nothing? Alright.
You say these things in the hope that we will understand and accept them. But if you don't even know that your self-sacrifice is going to pay off, all you're doing is hurting morale. Besides, if you were really so determined to end it all, you wouldn't have given us the opportunity to share our opinions. You think you're oh so cold and ruthless, but I'm not buying it. And anyway, losing one of us so the rest can escape? Some victory that is.
Yelan, don't be so harsh.
I think she needs to be. Zhao needs to stop being such a tsundere.
Point is, it's not time for drastic measures yet. It's possible there's a hidden passage leading to the exit that we just haven't discovered.
Sounds like the kids are playing next door. Ushi!
What if there isn't? Or if we don't find it? And in the end, I'm so weak that I don't have the strength left to sacrifice myself. What do you propose we do then?
Well, guess I'll die.
As things stand, there's no difference between sacrificing you and trying to find another way out, in terms of the likelihood of success. If we can't say that one strategy is better than the other, we certainly shouldn't be rushing into a risky course of action.
Is Yelan seriously getting annoyed? The atmosphere is so tense, what should I do?
Did someone say a strong enough strike can break us out of this place? Yeah, that's right. I heard ya.
Thank God he heard that. Oh, thank God.
No one's staying behind to let anyone else out, all right? Enough talk. It's time for action. Come on, whatever you are. Let's see how long you manage to keep us trapped in here after I'm finished with you.
Easy now.
He's gonna punch a hole in the wall. Cutscene, cutscene, cutscene,
Have a
cutscene.
taste of this. Whew, okay, so I didn't tear the whole place down. But check it out, new path. If you need a hero, I'm the man for the job.
What an idiot. I love this man.
Should have seen this coming. Ugh, why do you always have to do things like this?
Well, I hope that made Yulan eat her own words a little bit.
Shinobu.
What happened to Ito? Did he pass out?
The boss used up all his strength in one punch. Maybe that's the reason he managed to tear open a passage.
Let me see if there's any way I can stabilize it.
He did this because he heard us arguing, right?
The thing with Boss is, he just can't stand conflict between teammates. Whenever we get into an argument in the Arataki gang, he always goes and does something shocking to calm everyone down. Today, he's done it again. He may not have known you for very long, but when he said he sees everyone as part of the same team, he truly means that.
Ushi!
Another thing with Boss is, he hates it when other people sacrifice themselves, but he always seems to end up doing it himself. That said, there's a slight distinction to be made with him. When he does things like this, he doesn't really think he's sacrificing himself, because he genuinely believes that he's strong enough to defeat any obstacle he's facing.
Honestly, he almost is.
Giant eagle alert! And wasn't he just doing the same thing Xiao suggested? So stupid.
Why didn't you try to stop him?
The boss is hardly open to persuasion. Besides, he always acts without thinking. There's no doubt that he really thought he was about to solve everything in one hit.
I genuinely think he thought he was going to solve everything with one hit.
It's not just him either. The other guys in the Arataki gang are more or less the same. That's why they need someone like me to clean up after them. I couldn't stop him if I tried, so I might as well just let him do his thing. Besides, often his harebrained intuition is surprisingly on point. We might punch our way out of here yet.
Ito, please tell Paimon you're okay.
I'm sorry.
Don't be. You have nothing to apologize for. Both you and Yelan made some very good points. Still, if this was an Arataki gang issue and you were one of our members, I have to say I'd side with Yelan on this one. The boss definitely wasn't sacrificing himself. He firmly believed that we'd be able to find a way out through the passage he opened up, and he's certainly not expecting to be left behind. Everyone's important. We have to support each other if we're going to get out of here. Your survival is of huge importance to some people. No, to a whole lot of people.
You know, I think that Ito was a good choice to include on this Archon quest, because if he wasn't here, I feel like the mood and morale would be so depressing that nobody would be wanting to slog through this.
Shinobu?
Everyone, let's all do our best to try and find a way out.
That's why it's important to
There's
have
still a
comic
chance.
relief, even in
I'm
serious
sure we can
situations.
escape.
People like to complain that comic relief ruins a lot of serious, intense situations, but the problem is, at the end of the day, a lot of these stories are entertainment, and without enough engagement, you will lose the audience. And at the same time, too much depression can be stressful.
Leave the boss to me. Don't worry.
Shinobu seems like a fun character. I like her.
Everyone, it seems this passage doesn't lead to the outside world, but deeper inside.
What the? So Ito's efforts were in vain?
No, it's still worth exploring. I'll go and take a look first.
Aha, I see. I'm with you.
What?
So far, I still haven't found the thing I came looking for. That magical device, remember?
The compass
If
thingy.
this domain has the power to project our imaginations or the things we're searching for into reality, well, maybe I can use that to my advantage to track it down.
Oh, right! No wonder she keeps telling us to keep going. If it's a magical device, it must be super powerful.
Well, I can't guarantee that, but it's worth a try.
I will find a way.
And he's gone again.
Let him go. But if you're planning on going into that domain too, then come with me. After all, I'm just a lawyer. We'll be safer if we team up. By the way, you and Xiao seem pretty close, huh? Yelan got a bit worked up just now, so I just wanted to apologize on her behalf.
Did we seem close?
I have to say, though, if Yelan hadn't spoken out like she did, I'm not sure she would have gotten through to him. Also, self-sacrifice is something Yelan feels strongly about. She tried to stop whoever it was. From what I know, she's lost comrades in the line of duty before, and then was rescued herself. Maybe being a survivor is what makes her so against seeing other people sacrifice themselves.
Ah, survivor's guilt.
How can things ever be the same again, knowing that your life was saved when others weren't? In a way, salvation can also be a burden.
Very traumatic.
If I were her, I'm not sure I would have done anything different.
Damn, this is broaching a lot of dark topics. Got the martyr complex, the survivor's guilt, going insane after being cooped up with cabin fever.
Oh, wait, 1 second. I'll be right there.
Are you coming with me or not?
Yeah! Right, that's much safer. Since Ito can't fight right now, I've cast a spell to protect you guys.
Thank you, Senpai. Please, be careful.
We will. Same to you. Alright, Traveler, let's go.
Alright. Ooh. Got some more EXPs. God, I still need to farm so much of this fucking court lapis. And what do you need? A lot of crap. At least I don't need to farm the flower anymore. So many voice lines.
Okura Mio says that she hardly has any fancy kimonos in stock these days. So chances are that you won't be able to buy one, even if you can afford it. It's a real tragedy. Paimon wants to look glamorous too.
But the Sakoku decree's been abolished. She should be able to import silk from Liyue now.
You're right. Great! So there's hope for Paimon's kimono dream after all. Just imagine it. Paimon emerges from Ogura's shop wearing a custom-made, pure silk, one-of-a-kind kimono. Total transformation! This Paimon's going places! No longer just a sidekick in the legendary Traveler's Adventure story. Oh no. Say hello to Paimon the Elegant, wearer of fine silks and fated friend of heroes. Wouldn't that be amazing? It would, wouldn't it?
What I'm hearing is you want me to pay for your new wardrobe.
Exactly! You read Paimon's mind. See? That's what being fated friends is all about. So Paimon was thinking 7 different styles, one for each day of the week. Still not sure on the specific designs, though. Let Paimon think.
Suddenly, I'm not so interested in buying.
Yipes. Alright, enter the new domain. Oh, I thought that would be... Oh! The realm of snaring illusions. This one does not have a recommendation. Alright.
What's this?
What a weird and wonderful scene. Space-time has become totally chaotic.
Look at that huge disc in the distance. Hold on. Is that the fantastic compass?
I thought it'd be a lot smaller. It's even bigger than a cooking pot. It's even bigger than all our heads combined.
What? That's the best description you can come up with? It's way, way bigger than that!
It's almost Jade Chamber sized.
Well, it seems our theory checked out. In my humble legal opinion, that's almost certainly the magical device I've been looking for. It really showed up. But if this really is the fantastic compass, it's so huge. How the heck am I gonna lug that back to my office?
Gotta get a big enough bag of holding.
I mean, come on, Yanfei. Don't give up now. Let's investigate the area first.
Ooh, I see explosive barrels behind us.
What the... Are they treasure hoarders?
What are the treasure hoarders doing here?
They look familiar. Oh yeah, I bumped into these rapscallions a few days ago.
End of the line. Oh, I only have Yanfei. One, two, three, four.
Motion to compel. There's a smaller disc here. Judging from the appearance and design, in all likelihood, this is the Fantastic Compass. Why is there a small version of the Fantastic Compass stuck in the ground? What's it for? Easy peasy. Just like last time. You know, when I ran into them before, I was working on a big commercial case. The defendant hired them to attack me, just to get back at me.
Being a legal advisor sounds tough.
Happens all the time. Luckily, I'm well-trained in martial arts, so taking them down was a piece of cake.
But you use catalysm. Never
But
mind.
these are the exact same guys as I met last time. Is this space recreating scenes from my memory?
Probably.
Maybe this is one of the ways our adversary intends to devour us. Unbelievable.
Note of unknown origin. Found this note. In the space, its content seems similar to that of a journal. Letter 1. I asked Master Bo Yang if I could borrow a pen and paper to write home, but now that I have them, I have no clue what to write. You know what? I hope everyone back home is doing fine. I miss my daughter. I can't wait till we get all the chess pieces. I wonder where they're hidden.
Whoa. Is this a tunnel? This is weird. It feels like it's connecting to another world. Or maybe another time.
Neat. Let's go again. Let's go again. Rotate the needle.
Huh? A new entrance. Great.
Are we in a time loop?
we might run into some other people here, but apparently not.
Anfei, what's that sound?
The
Tui.
Fatui? Whose memory is this?
Probably mine.
Watch out!
Just as I thought.
Uh-oh.
Yelan, you're here.
I will take you down no matter how many times you show up.
Hey, relax. We're together now.
You'll get frostbite.
Alright.
Motion to compel.
Let's move. It's time for a flash for roast and fry. This one's well done.
Yikes! It's
Ah, shit. Not a good weapon.
Jerry.
Let's take a look at Yelan. She's gonna be on the banner soon, so I kind of want to see how she works. Bow. While aiming, Hydro. Lingering Lifeline. Fires off a lifeline that allows you to rapidly entangling marking targets along the path. When this rapid movement ends, the lifeline will explode, dealing Hydro damage, based on Yelan's max HP. Continuous swift movement. Her breakthrough state. Depth Clarion Dice. Hydro damage AoE. Exquisite Throw, which aids her in battle. Exquisite Throw, follow the character around and initiate coordinated attack on her following the circumstances. Dealing Hydro damage based on Yelan's HP. Her damage is based on HP. That's pretty cool. When party has 1, 2, 3, 4 elemental types, Yelan's max HP is increased. What? That's fucking bonkers. She gets 30% bonus EXP just from having a team of 4 different types. That's fucking crazy. Adapt with ease. So long as Exquisite Throw is in play, your own active character deals 1% more damage. This increases further by 3.5 every second, a maximum. Alright. Necessary calculation, gain 25% more rewards dispatched and leeway. Okay.
You're not going anywhere. You need to hurry up. Flash.
Quietly now. Take it easy.
This was well done.
Woo! Look at me go!
Roast fry. An unfortunate fault.
Busted.
I mustn't give up. But can I out of here? I will recall. See. Infinite compass. That's just home. I'm so tired.
Gotcha.
Run from death.
Yelan seems fun.
Amateurs. And still they dare to come after me.
Well, I definitely think I should probably pull for her when her banner comes up in a week.
You've still got it.
That voice just now.
Remember how I said I'd seen some illusions myself? Those were the same words I heard last time. The space seems to be reproducing that memory. Now that you know, at least we're all on the same page.
He said the word fantastic. Was he talking about the fantastic compass?
Yanfei, see that thing on the ground?
Yeah, we tinkered with it. That's how we met up with you. I guess it's a miniature version of the fantastic compass in the distance. It has a close connection to the entire space.
It looks somewhat familiar. Let me think.
Rotate the needles and fantastic go to different points to change the time of this area. At different times, your action at a certain previous point in time may affect the next point in time you jump to. Whee! Running around through the time vortex portal thingy.
Another new space.
If everywhere within this space follows the same rules, there must be another small fantastic compass somewhere around here.
Bosacious. I can't believe someone like you would end up as a lost soul underground.
Oh, it's Xiao.
No enemies. Hold on.
Wait, is the enemy hiding itself? Oh no, we should go help him.
Stay back. This is my fight. Do not come near me.
Filthy monsters! So many people have died at your hands! I lured you here to this underground space because I found your weakness.
Hiding and ambushing from the dark is Bosacious' signature tactic.
Die here with me!
Huh? Ugh. How did a valiant warrior like you die here? Useless.
This seems pretty gimmicky.
This is not going well for Xiao.
No
Is
matter.
it?
I know how this ends. Boring.
Look! Bosacious is showing signs of fatigue.
Bosacious. Martial Retris. Even your strength is finite. But your illusion is not as mighty as you. This is not you in all your glory. I wonder what Rex Lapis would think if he saw what had become of the first Yaksha.
Leave! I'll deal with the rest. We can't let the monsters get to the surface. Everyone, remember, we must hold the line at 60 miles outside the chasm at all costs.
That was easy. End of the line.
Enough! Phantom, be gone!
Xiao, are you okay?
You haven't even recovered from your injuries yet.
This is my purpose. Don't worry about me.
But what if it's an illusion?
So your invisible opponent was the legendary Bosacious, Martial Vitris?
Yes. So excuse my stubbornness. Bosacious has been missing for centuries. This may have been the last time I will ever see him.
He was saying something about holding the line at all costs.
He fought here. The nameless Yaksha from the legends. It was him.
But didn't you say he'd always announce his name? How could his name be lost to time? What happened?
That's a good question.
I don't know. Maybe he forgot who he was.
Because the karma you spoke of drove him to madness?
Bosacious had already gone mad before he disappeared. There was no way of knowing if his memories were intact.
He still took part in the Battle of the Chasm despite having gone mad?
We Yakshas are not a race that thrive in peacetime. It's likely that he was drawn by the scent of bloody war.
Ooh, dark.
Slaughter is what we do best. Maybe it's the only thing we know. This battle confirmed my suspicions. As we had speculated, this space reflects information from people's minds. In other words, despite going mad, Bosacius came here. The illusion we saw just now is the impression he left behind. This space recreated him as he was during the battle. The way he fought was so self-destructive. He couldn't possibly have survived.
He fought the monsters.
Bosacius's illusion said he'd discovered the monster's weakness and lured them underground. What kind of place could this be? Defeating Conria's monsters is no small feat, that's for sure.
Guys, it could just be me, but I think I'm suddenly feeling more tired than I was.
This space is really starting to affect us.
I believe Bosacius stayed here underground. But now he is gone, and only his illusion remains. If we don't leave, we may meet the same fate.
Let's go.
Time to move on. You fought well, Bosacius. Goodbye.
Well, that was anticlimactic. Where's the mini clock? Aha! I guess I missed a note. Letter 3. This is the 10th day or more that we've been separated from Boyang, the Yaksha, and the others. Well, that's what I say anyway. My friend here says that it's only been 3 days. I have no clue who's right or wrong, nor do I think the arguing serves any purpose at this point. I wish we could go home, but we cannot. Gotta love missable lore. Oh, this is the second one. Guess it wasn't missable. I'm writing this letter on behalf of Hulan. He hopes that his family is also well. If not for this pass, he would have wanted to go back and spend Lantern Rite with them. Interesting. How many times I gotta read through this? Go to the red one. Let's go up here. So gotta get in that cave somehow. Which timeline has the cave open? Uh-huh. This is really strange. I feel like I'm missing something.
Someone needs assistance.
This is kind of getting annoying. Huh.
I'll catch up.
So there's a lever. Does that mean that it will be open in the other timeline? Yes, we did it.
No one escapes my sight.
Okay, we can go back further in this one. Have yet to be here yet.
Someone needs assistance.
We figured it out.
information here. Shall we take a look?
Okay, let's see.
Letter 4. We have no idea how long it's been since we came out with our comrades on patrol, but according to the information we've gathered, the beasts have completely lost all mobility. Indeed, most of them have disappeared. We are victorious, and what a grand victory it is. Save that we can never return home. Hulan's daughter will turn 2 this year. And, Ming's granddaughter is getting along is getting long in the tooth. The 2 of them miss their families sorely, though I myself have no relations. No one does not wish to return home, but for those of us who are here, we are the only kin we have now. This place is very mysterious indeed. I do not know if it is because we miss home or because this place was always like this, but when we're on patrol here, we can see sights that we can only see back home. I used to hear the old folks say that that Liyue has hundreds of years of history when it comes to mining in the mountains, but this doesn't look like any mine. Perhaps this might be all my imagination. What with missing my childhood home back in the mining settlement, how I wish I could go back there.
It looks like these were letters written by the Millelith soldiers who stayed here.
So, who's this Boyang they mentioned?
Boyang was one of my ancestors. The one who didn't make it back.
So these are his letters.
You mean Boyang fought alongside Bosacius?
I believe so.
And the Millelith soldiers were their brothers in arms.
I guess now we have a pretty good idea of where everyone that went missing ended up.
Yes.
So scary. What happened?
Come on, let's not stay here. I have a gut feeling that sooner or later we'll connect all the dots. And then, we'll finally know the truth. Still, who knows how this space is planning on revealing the answer to us.
Yeah, that's a good question. End of the line.
I'll catch up.
To think, we wasted probably like 10 minutes because I couldn't find a fucking lever. Never been here yet.
Someone needs assistance. There's nothing here at all.
What a creepy space.
It has the feel of the abyss. But where are the opponents?
I think this is my memory.
Your memory? Of what?
Of emptiness. That's the power of the abyss.
The abyss? So, this place is created purely based on your memory?
I'm afraid so, because I will always remember that the abyss took my twin away. Oh, no control over my character. Not even the camera. Here's my journey to find you. Keep going. Imagine a better tomorrow without you.
It's getting darker.
To get everyone out of here, find a way to survive this, then find the lost treasure.
It's...
Lumine!
Lumine, wait!
Oh, there was voice line there. Catch up with her. It's in quotes. Oh.
What? What's that shiny round thing on the ground?
It's the fantastic compass.
The fantastic compass.
In the other spaces, the fantastic compass was always partially buried in the ground. But this one is lying flat, intact, as if somebody left it here.
Oh, she was just a figment of your imagination? So, She appeared as an illusion because you miss her so much, huh?
I can sense that she is not here. At least we found this!
Yenfei, are you sure this is the fantastic compass you're looking for?
I think so. There were no pictures in the will, but based on the description, it seems to check out. Yelan? What is it?
From the design and build, this fantastic compass looks extremely similar to the catalysts used by my clan. I just need to do this.
Looks like a clock to me.
Someone's used this before. There may be a hidden message inside. Let's get out of here and find somewhere safer.
Thank you.
All right, here we'll be fine. Take a moment to catch your breath while I try to unlock the fantastic compass.
Alright.
Now that I've found the fantastic compass, my work here is done. But if the Bosacious we saw was just an illusion, will we really be able to take anything we find here back to the outside world?
That is a good point.
Bosacious was the leader of the 5 Yakshas under Rex Lapis's command. He could control electro-energy. Unlike me, he was both a formidable warrior and a talented commander.
Alright.
Within yin and yang, among the 5 regions, water, fire, wind, and thunder cycle like the seasons. Grasp the 7 heavens from the ground. Open wide the 3 gates. All the worlds within reach.
Interesting. I'm leaving. Good luck, y'all. That's quest complete.
This is not what I was expecting.
Oh, seems like you've made a new discovery.
Some person's note. Note 1. My name is Bo Yang. Here I leave a record of all I know for the future generations to see and learn from my experiences. Note 2. My comments on myself were ordered by the Chising to take the fantastic compass to the chasm and assist our Millith champions. But the beasts in this place are incredibly terrifying, and our forces suffered incredible losses. If not for the aid of the Yaksha, I fear that my brother and I might have been slain right then and there. Note 3. The Yaksha has 4 hands and behaves in a maddened fashion, even being unable to remember his own name. When in a crazed state, he refers to others around him as Alatus and Menogias. He has a mastery over thunder, and his form is awe-inspiring. One that is destined to be remembered throughout history. We followed him into battle against the wicked beasts for 10 odd days, finally breaking out. Note 4. A snake has its weaknesses. 7 inches below the head. And these monsters naturally have a weakness as well. Having discovered this, the Yaksha has decided on a battle plan to target that weakness. In our previous battle, the surface of the chasm was damaged, revealing a great and enigmatic underground palace in the bowels of the earth. We observed that the monsters would grow weak when approaching this domain. And so we guessed that there is some power there that greatly suppresses the beasts of Conria. Was that the underground place that we explored with Dane? Note 5. We have suffered too many losses. We must end this quickly. Rongzhao and I agreed that we would take the fantastic compass and lead a group of Millith to follow the Yaksha down into the underground palace. We will lure the beasts away and herd them into the depths of the palace. The seal must be completed by myself and the Yaksha within that place. With Rongzhao aiding us from the outside, that way we can ensure the seal will hold. If this works, the chasm front will be secured. However, this means that I, the Yaksha, and the Millith will be left behind within the underground palace. Yet the benefits are too great, we have to try this out. Note 6. The warriors have observed day and night, have confirmed that the beasts are heavily limited once they enter the underground palace, almost as if some power is eating away at them. Some of our wounded had sacrificed themselves, and the others have split off from the main party in the confusion, never to return. Will the monsters really be vanquished this way? Note 7. The unmatched strangers of the underground palace is something I fear only I and the Yaksha still live to witness. I do not know how much time has passed. The Yaksha is gravely wounded and maddened. I fear he will not live long. As for me, though I remain clear-headed, I can feel fey moods settling in. I do not know how long I have been here. The Yaksha urges me to depart, forgetting that staying here was the fate we chose. Note 8. The underground palace is almost like a living being. When a breach first appeared in the ground, we leapt down below and gave battle, but even then I noticed that the breach was quietly closing. I'm not sure that was the only tactic we could have chosen, and even when we attacked the rifts, the rent open spaces slowly regenerate. Well, they only regenerate slowly sometimes. Other times they can be swift. It's hard to say. Does this mean that when we damage the ground in the fighting, we damage the outer shell of this space? Have we accidentally entered the belly of some mighty leviathan only to be slowly devoured by it? Note 9. I believe that this should be the end of those wicked beasts. We have outlasted them all. I have tried many paths. There's no way out. The Yaksha has fallen, only I remain. I see my family and my wife, my children. They approach me, and then they pass through. I must be going mad. How else could I be seeing my family, who are in Liyue Harbor? I wish I could go home, but can I? Note 10. Rong Zhao, I sometimes curse the fact that it was not you who had to undergo this torture. But Rong Zhao, as your elder brother, I'm glad that you survived. So tired, I can't think straight.
This information was left by a thaumaturge called Boyang, who, as you know, is the missing ancestor that I came here to investigate.
All this information, it was left by your ancestor?
Hundreds of years ago, two of my ancestors, brothers, were gifted the fantastic compass by someone of great importance. They brought this device to the chasm and joined the war against the monsters of Conria. They set out together, but only one of them made it back, minus his sanity.
Karma.
Correct. One possibility is that when they fought alongside Bosacius, they were tainted by his karma. Neither of them had visions, so they wouldn't have been able to resist its effects for very long.
From reading through this, it sounds like Boyang ended up staying here for good too.
That's not good.
Well, this is just wonderful. So, that's it. There's no way out?
What do we do? Are we gonna die here? But Paimon doesn't wanna die! Paimon's had enough of this place! Let me out!
What was that?
Huh?
Something's going on. What's happening?
I got it! I just had a thought. Give me a second. I just need to double check.
The big ass book.
Uh-huh. Traveler, I just realized something. Okay, so on my way here, I was studying the will the whole time. But I didn't give any thought to the book that the will was inside of. I don't know it verbatim, but I have read it before. The gist of the story goes like this. Millennia ago, an Adeptus made a magic device to seal away evil monsters. Later, he made good friends with a human and gave the device to him to use as a catalyst. A few years later, great demons haunted the mountains. The mortal and the Adeptus joined forces to exorcise them using the same device. And that's not all. The book also says this. When mortal and Adepti powers are combined, one can move the heavens and shake the earth. This contraption is proof that mortals and Adepti may coexist, that there is unity between heaven and humanity. I have both Adepti and human lineage. Maybe my power can work.
No, I think it has to be an Adepti
It
and a
worked.
human. Or not.
I mean,
Okay,
the effect
never mind.
only lasted an instant because I'm not strong enough. But still, we must be on the right track. And look, something seems to have been activated inside the fantastic compass.
By heaven's might and the gods of the 5 regions, Yaksha and mortal together take this contraption in hand.
That's their voices from when they made the seal. Bosacius and my ancestor. They sealed off this space at the top together.
I see. It makes sense now.
Hold on, that huge crystal I saw at the bottom of the chasm. I remember when the crystal hit the ruined serpent, there seemed to be an opposing force. Was it that opposing force that delayed the awakening of the space that has now swallowed us? Or did the impact weaken the entrance on the ground? Also, we haven't seen any abyss monsters in here. Could this all be connected?
Everyone, let's go back and meet up with Ito and Shinobu. I have a suggestion to make.
Paimon can barely move anymore. Oh, why can't we get out of here? Paimon doesn't want to die. Paimon wants to stay with you.
Paimon, just hang in there, okay? Trust me, there's still hope.
Let's go.
At the tunnel's end, light. Go back and meet up with Ito. The ones left behind.
Shinobu, Ito, we're back!
How's Ito
He
doing?
must be exhausted, because he still hasn't woken up yet. But he's not in any serious danger, so don't worry. What about you guys? You found something, didn't you? It's written on your faces. But whatever it is, it's bad news, isn't it?
We found the fantastic compass. The previous owner left a message inside, and from the looks of it, there really is no way out of this space after all. It seems like the previous owner was stuck here forever too.
Shoot! This isn't over yet. Listen to me. Just now, I tried channeling my power into the fantastic compass, and it responded.
But all that did was activate the records from when the seal was created.
Right, but the issue wasn't with the compass. It was with the method. Remember what the book says? When mortal and Adepti powers are combined, one can move the heavens and shake the earth. Only when a mortal and an Adeptus combine their powers can the fantastic compass be fully activated. I'm a mix of human and Adeptus, so the fact that the fantastic compass responded to me shows that the system is still functional. Lucky for us, we also happen to have a full Adeptus and a human with training in the magic arts.
Interesting. So that's what was going through your head.
Zhao and Yulan need to cooperate.
So, an Adeptus and a human need to channel their power at the same time?
Yes, if my guess is correct, then when both of you put your full power into the fantastic compass, we should be able to completely reactivate it. Maybe even reverse it.
It's starting to still feel more like a clock than a compass.
Last time, it was used to seal the intersection between this place and the chasm. If we can reverse it,
then we're home free.
Awesome! So there's still hope?
You bet.
Your idea seems reasonable.
Okay, well let's all take a quick break. We'll give this thing a try once we're ready.
Alright.
Oh boy, Paimon's so nervous.
Don't be afraid, this is going to work.
Yelan, Xiao, how are we looking?
Ushi, you just keep dancing, little guy.
I'm all set.
I'm ready.
Oh, but Yenfei, there's one thing you might need to mentally prepare yourself for. I'm afraid you probably won't be able to take the fantastic compass out of here. From what I can tell, everything within this domain is the result of disordered space-time and memories. We all came here for different purposes, and everything that's happened here has been in response to our own imaginations and conjecture. Terrifying, but also a miracle. This space, well, it's more than just a space. Whether there's some kind of higher power at work here, I don't know, but the whole time, it's been reading our minds and responding to us in the form of illusions. Also, according to the history of the chasm, this place must have existed for a very long time. What could have created it?
I remember a giant snake just outside this space.
Oh, that. Yeah, I was there too.
Huh? Wait a second. It was you that shot that arrow?
Yes.
Who else did you think it was?
Go on, you. When the crystal attacked the giant snake. Does that have anything to do with why the ground split open?
That snake is probably a remnant of Conrion's civilization, and crystals are highly effective against it. Maybe there was some sort of opposing reaction between those two forces? If so, I'm extremely sorry, everyone. It looks like I might be the one responsible for all of this.
Oops.
No. You're just trying to help us and solve the problem. You're definitely not to blame for what happened.
If you say so. You could almost liken this bizarre space to a living being that throws all kinds of hallucinations at us to deceive us. Everyone we've seen here, and all the paths we've walked, it all ceased to exist 500 years ago. Additionally, most of the things here are static. So if we really do manage to escape, then once time starts moving normally again, the fantastic compass will likely disappear.
That's actually what I think too. That's precisely why it's such a miracle that we even found the fantastic compass to begin with.
This whole thing feels like we're breaking free from our shackles using a spear that by rights should not exist.
This is a long shot, but it may be our last chance. So, whose wish was it that summoned this device?
Perhaps it was all of us.
Perhaps it was. But maybe there's another reason. Your incredibly strong commitment to your search. It's a shame that we couldn't find your family. But if they were here, I'm sure they'd want nothing more than to see you being rescued from this place.
Yeah,
I gotta say,
sure.
It does intrigue me, the way we all ended up here together. If this is fate, then let's grab it in our hands and turn it around.
Leave the boss to Ushi and me. We're ready.
Traveler, take care of Paimon. Yenfei, you might need to come closer to me when the time comes.
Sure.
Alright. Let's get the fuck out of Dodge.
Stars align, bestow your light. Evil purged by thunder's might. Spirit curbed, pneuma surge. By dictum divine, heed these words. Do as I command!
Aha! The fantastic compass is an amplifier. Maintain this energy level, and we may stand a chance.
I will maintain the energy flow.
Understood.
Everyone, stand back.
I shall hold the line by sealing the surface.
As Yakshas, we must fight for this world. General Alatus, falling in!
Magic elevator. That's not good. What the fuck are those?
Watch out!
This trip may be dangerous, yet you insist on going.
I have guarded this place for several hundred years, only to seek the nameless Yaksha. Do I request your approval?
Man, if only Ito was still awake. That doesn't look good. In fact, that looks worse.
You can't keep this up. Your strength won't last.
What's he doing? Rip that guy. Zhongli. Rex Lap is coming in at the end. That was a very loud cutscene. Very loud indeed. Makes me want to turn my mic up a little bit so that I can peek into the red. But I barely peek into the yellow because I don't really talk at a very loud volume. Is it finally over though? What was the point of this mission? Basically just besides, by the way, hi, this is Yulan. Oh well. Probably important for the lore. Everyone rest.
That was close. I thought you were gonna get left behind. I'm so glad you're okay. That was terrifying.
I know what you were thinking, but... Never mind. I know I can't talk you out of a mindset that's been built up over a lifetime.
Ever the martyr.
I don't think we were ever going to reach an agreement over the final strategy. But in the end, it was thanks to you that we managed to escape. So, thank you for saving us all.
No. I could not have done this on my strength alone.
Thanks to you too, Yulan.
Don't mention it. It looks like everyone got out unscathed, but you all look pretty exhausted. Rest up. There's no hurry to move on from here.
Ushi, still bopping over there.
As for me, I'm gonna check the area for any unusual activity.
She's gone. Paimon didn't even get to say thank you.
I did. Why didn't you?
Maybe Yelan really doesn't believe she made a contribution. It seems like she's convinced Xiao saved us all, including her, and she doesn't know what to say to that. And since it's not easy to persuade Xiao of anything, maybe Yelan's just given up trying to talk to him.
Xiao, she's criticizing you.
I am not.
You
Yes,
speak
you are.
only the truth. I have no quarrel with that. I will keep your words in mind.
Seems like you got through to him.
Really? Well, that's great. I count that as quite an achievement. It was a perilous situation we were faced with underground, and it took every single one of us for any of us to make it out alive. I feel lucky that we didn't lose anyone along the way.
Hey, so Ballchecker still hasn't woken up yet. Surely he's not gonna stay asleep forever, is he?
I doubt it.
Let's go check on him.
I slept like a rock. Good times. Huh? What you doing? What's going on? Why are you looking at me like that?
Are you in any pain?
Bushy.
The head? What about it? Is there any brain damage from the impact?
You need to tell us if you're not feeling well.
You weren't that bright to begin with, so if we add brain damage to the equation... Oh, brother.
Oh, come on, guys. That's not nice.
What the heck are you guys talking about? I'm fine. I had an epic power nap, and now I feel like a million more. Huh. I feel like I'm forgetting something, though. Oh, yeah! Wait, weren't we underground? How did we get back up here?
It's a long story. We'll fill you in later. Ito, we're indebted to you, Shinobu, and Ushi. We couldn't have escaped this predicament without your help.
Yeah, God, it's kind of annoying that part of the solution of the puzzle required punching a hole in the wall as hard as you could.
I'm the reason you all got caught up in this. Please accept my apologies, and let me find some way to compensate you for the trouble.
Bah, crazy talk. You helped us first. Of course we're gonna return the favor. Hey, if it weren't for you, we'd still be in a Liyue jail cell right now.
That's not quite correct. You'd be in jail, not me.
Damn, everyone gangs up on Ito.
Good point. Well, okay then. How about this? To celebrate our newfound friendships, how about you let me take you to Liyue Harbor for some sightseeing and a proper meal?
I like the sound of that. Now that you mention it, whew, I am famished. Oh, I can barely walk here.
I wonder how many days we were in there, because I stopped counting after like 3.
I'm hungry too, Senpai. Why don't we head straight over?
Because like every 24 minutes to a half hour is like a day in game.
Paimon too! Paimon wants to come too! Huh? Fine!
So we pretty much spent about the equivalent of 5 days in there.
All right, well, I promise I'll take good care of your friends from Inazuma. Take it easy, okay? What we just went through was a lot.
It's been tough on everyone. Have fun, you guys.
Oh, wait. Yelan left already. I was gonna treat her to some tea. But I'll take this to mean we're square.
Oh, yeah? Is that right? Wow. Okay, I'll let him know.
Ushi, what is your wisdom?
Traveler, Flying Lavender Melon, Ushi has a couple words he'd like you to pass on for him.
Okay.
What?
Oh, I want to hear this.
Me too. Count me in.
Ito, translate what Ushi said for everyone.
Good idea! Let's do that!
Oh, come on, you can't leave me hanging like that, game.
Paimon never would have guessed that Ushi was so gentle and thoughtful. Never judge a bull by its cover, huh?
This bull has a cover. Moo.
Sometimes the profoundest truths can also be the simplest. I think Ushi's words may well come in handy.
What the fuck did he say, though?
You betcha! Just leave it to us!
Don't leave me in the dark.
All right, Ito, Shinobu, Ushi, let's go.
Oh yeah! Grub time!
See you next time.
Well, that was something. Ciao.
Finished taking care of business?
Oh, there wasn't any business. We were just saying goodbye to our friends.
You're still here. I saw the two Inazumans leave with Yenfei, heading towards Liyue Harbor. Aren't you going with them?
We still had some stuff we wanted to say to Xiao.
I figured as much. I've checked the area. Nothing strikes me as out of the ordinary. Looks like this chapter has come to a close. Now, I just need to take care of the confidentiality issues. Let's hope our friends from overseas can keep their mouths shut. For their own sakes.
I doubt it.
We got it! We got it! We'll make sure they don't say anything. Please don't hurt them.
Oh.
You've got a mean streak, Yulon.
You figured me out, huh? All right, I'll quit pulling your leg. Everyone really rose to the occasion this time. I won't ever forget what we went through. Where could that strange space have come from? And how has it existed down there undetected for so many years?
I hope we can destroy that space in the future so that no one ever gets trapped there again.
I have to investigate this further. I have a feeling that whatever lies behind all this runs deep. Maybe so deep that no one can be allowed to know. Also, I think someone helped us out at the last minute. They did a good deed, of course, but somehow I couldn't tell anything about them. It must have been someone of great importance. Anyway, these questions will have to wait for another time. I have some follow-up work to do and reports to make. So it's back to Liyue Harbor for me. See you when I see you.
See you when I see you.
Bye, Yelan.
You knew I was waiting for you?
It was obvious.
Really? There's somewhere I want to go. If you have the time, you can join me.
Where is it?
A place that has to do with the Yakshas.
Layers of fear. Alright. Whew. I'm glad we dedicated a whole stream to this mission, because it's a long one and it's a doozy. Oh, this place. This is where Pervases was.
The temple up ahead was built to remember Pervases. Maybe I came here because I had a realization.
You mean back when we were underground?
What did you realize?
It's hard to put into words. Seeing Bosacius gave me the false impression that I'd traveled back into the past. You could dress up the Yaksha's life and call us valiant warriors, veterans of war. But the truth is, we are slaughterers and nothing more.
Sad. Sad.
For Bosacius, perhaps dying in the heat of a great battle was no tragedy. And perhaps the same is true for me. After living so long, to die in the act of saving others would not have been a terrible thing.
I think you know that that isn't true.
So maybe these thoughts are my own form of insanity.
Hey, don't say that.
Sure, we got something to tell you.
Oh, yeah. Ushi wanted us to tell you. It's very important. Ushi said he has the power to exorcise demons, so people use him to fend them off. But after he met Ito, he's never left his side. He also said that he doesn't have any grand philosophies. He just thinks we should spend our lives around the people who make us happiest. Maybe there aren't so many rules about how we should or shouldn't live our lives in this world after all. So, he hopes you can come to understand that even though the power of a Yaksha may be harmful to other people, it doesn't mean you shouldn't hang out with them.
Uh-huh. There will always be someone willing to be by your side.
Yep, like people with visions. They have more resistance against your power, right? And, well, anyway, there's loads of people out there who really care about you.
Paimon, how are you resisting, by the way? You don't have a vision, either. And actually, you went with us into the Withering Zones, now that I think about it. Man, this is falling apart the more I think about it. Or Paimon is like a secret deity or something. I don't fucking know.
Suddenly you sound a lot like Bosacius and the others. They used to talk about how they hoped to live a mortal's life once the world was at peace. I think I was the only one who didn't think that way. The Bosacius recorded in the Fantastic Compass had lost his sanity. He addressed the people around him as Alatus, Menogius, and others. These are the names of the 5 Yakshas. I am Alatus, and Menogius is General Capisis. The others are Bonanis, or General Chisapis, and Indarius, or General Musatis. I heard that people call the 5 of us Yakshas, the Guardian Adepti.
Okay.
Bosacius and Yelan's ancestors stayed underground to the end. So that space must have read their minds in their last moments as they approached death. Yelan was right in everything she said. Both of our proposals had their drawbacks, and both were sensible suggestions. But the power of that space was far beyond all of us. I couldn't have done all I did without everyone's help. Even in the final moments, it took every bit of my power to break free from that place.
Well, Paimon still thinks you were amazing.
Yanfei and Yelan are correct. I always prepare for the worst-case scenario. This mindset is deeply rooted in me. Even so, it was the most optimistic solution I could think of.
That was optimistic?
If Rex Lapis hadn't saved me in that moment, I don't think I would have been able to escape.
So that was Zhongli's power back there.
In the end, I still had to burden another.
But that's how it should be, right? You've known Zhongli, Rex Lapis, for such a long time. And you've helped him before, so he helped you back. What's the big deal?
Supporting each other is how people survive.
Perhaps. In the moment that we escaped from that space, I could sense what was left of Bosacius's memory. If I had to say what I gained from this trip, I think that would be it.
I think I felt it too.
It's good that one more person will remember him.
Oh.
Menogius, where have you been?
Brother Yaksha, you're confused again. I've told you countless times, I am Boyoung, a thaumaturge who fought.
Okay, now that everything's working. Welcome back. I somehow lost my backup recording because during that power outage it actually corrupted some of my footage. So, luckily, I'll be able to edit this all together from Twitch, but it might delay my release of this part to YouTube by several days, which is going to backlog everything. But luckily, I think the game might actually set us back a bit, so when we move to in-game, hopefully we don't miss anything.
The temple up ahead was built to remember Pervasius.
It's gonna put us right back here. Okay.
Maybe I came here because I had a...
You mean...
Okay, so we'll fast forward through all of this, because we've already seen all of this. Okay. Let's look at the last moments of the 2 people that were trapped down there before us.
Menogius, where have you been?
Brother Yaksha, you're confused again. I've told you countless times, I am Boyoung, a thaumaturge who fought with you in the chasm.
Boyoung? Boyoung? You are Boyoung, but who am I?
Believe me, I want to know as much as you do. Here we are, the 2 who agreed to stay here together, and I can't even call you by your name. It's a shame.
Stay here? No. No, you have to leave.
Nonsense, Brother Yaksha. We're down here for good now. Don't you remember? It's too late to have regrets. The seal can't be broken.
The seal. Ah, yes. I'm a Yaksha who came here to fight.
Brother, are you okay?
Look at the state of me. I don't think I've got long now.
We're the only 2 left. Don't go dying on me. You know, Today I saw my family down here. Clear as day. What do you think? Am I losing my mind now too?
Yes, yes you are.
Boy Young, do you want to go home?
I made my decision to leave Zhongzhou up on the surface. I obviously... Of course I want to go home.
I must have family too.
You mean brothers and sisters? I'm sure you do.
Brothers and sisters. Yes, but who am I? And where is my family?
Brother, what's wrong? Hang in there. It's just you and me. Don't die before me.
Alatus, is that you?
Who's Alatus? Your memory's going again.
I'm sorry. You all have to see me in this state.
Brother! Brother!
Look, there's someone over there.
Who are they?
They're my...
Yep.
I remember now.
Yep, that's
I
all
know
of them.
you.
Family. Oh god.
My brothers and sisters have come for me, Boy Young.
You're awake? At least tell me your
It's
name.
not working. I'll fix it in a minute.
Brother Bosacius.
Hey, Bosacius. Bosacius.
I am Bosacius, and my destiny is to make the ultimate sacrifice.
I've said so much today, but I don't need to hold back as much when I talk to you.
Okay, chat's still not working. Maybe if I switch scenes? Try again. Oh, I think that might work now. There we go. Now everything's working. Gotta love power outages fucking everything up. Oh, wait.
Have you ever had a moment where you felt like you were aware of your destiny? The potential of life? The approach of death?
No, I can't say I
Whatever
have.
it might have been. By now, I have accepted that destiny is the one disaster that the Yaksha know most keenly of all. We are destined to misery. And yet...
Xiao.
Yeah.
It matters not. Rex Lapis had said that you are a witness. It is right that the events of the world are relayed to you. Bonanis, Menogius, and Indarius all perished, and only Bosacius's fate was unknown. This has always stung my heart like a thorn. That is why I went to the chasm, despite being fully aware of the danger.
Which one is Pervases again? I forget.
Now that I know what happened in the chasm back then, I can finally put this matter to rest. Before we left that place, I picked up a stone. I thought if I could take it out with me, I would place it in the temple to Pervases in memory of Bosacius. Unfortunately, the stone did not survive. Pervases died in the Archon War thousands of years ago. He was younger than us, and Bosacius was very sad when he passed. Too many Yakshas have become casualties of battle. We are like a flock of birds, scattered to the four corners of the world. And in the end, As Bonanas said, it's rare for a Yaksha to find repose for their soul. Bosacius, Boyang, and all those soldiers.
They're all heroes.
Heroes. I like that word. Maybe the world will never be free of disaster. But there is good in the world, too. Even the darkest hearts have room for those they cherish. I accept your advice. From this day on, heroes will always look out for each other.
Alright. Let's get the epilogue dialogue out of the way. You observe Zhao. Zhao says nothing more. Complex emotions run across his face as he looks at the Temple of Travasia. Sadness, disappointment, relief, they are all there. Yet they are only a small part of a far larger whole. His expression is akin to that person who has been out in the blizzard for too long. Seen far too much. Before finally gaining peace of respite in battering snow. Well, thanks to the power outage, I've been delayed a little bit longer, so this is probably where we're going to end here. Like I said, probably the shortest little bit. Actually, we'll just stop the recording here, and then we'll resume shortly with the Elan story.